Okay, I think this is working. It's been a while since I've streamed something else besides SMT for the past month, but hello, good afternoon. It's nearing the end of the semester for me, so I have a bit more time on my hands. And with a bit more time on my hands, I need to slowly but surely get my stuff done. So as the... Oh. Not what I was expecting. But as the title implies, I have not touched this event yet, and I have 5 days left to do it. So, we're gonna be doing the wrong quest. Okay, well, I guess I don't want to quit the game and mess up my audio, so I'm just gonna quickly go for this, but this is the dog event, I think. Something new commission. Alright, so this is gonna be kinda off. Bantan Sango detective disappearance of small animal. Requested that a highly experienced adventurer come to review you on some investigations. Generous bounty, yep. We're in it for the rewards. Alright, got for that real quick, kinda whatever. Alright, so I may or may not have accidentally started the prologue for this because I accidentally hopped down to the crafting table where the quest starts, so I missed the whole entire prologue. So, you know, that kind of sucks. So we're already just straight up going into the quest. The Snowy Pass, Chasm is Snowstorms, and then basically Paimon had this idea of wanting to make a juicer that can also be stored. So we're gonna go over to the mountains to find Albedo and see what his views on the matter is. So we're gonna head over to Dragonspine after a fat minute.
This looks lively. What's the occasion? Let's go and have a look. Hey, Traveler and Paimon. Fancy meeting you all the way out
It has
here.
been quite a while.
Amber? Cyrus? Halid? What's everyone doing at Dragonspine? Don't you mind the cold?
Yeah, true. Everyone doesn't look like they're dressed properly for this, but...
The Traveler is joining us too! Oh, great! Fantastic! Wonderful! The more the merrier!
I agree. I feel much better with the Traveler joining us. Definitely the kind of person you want to have around in a tight spot.
Reckless Paladin, everyone hates this man. Or maybe not everyone, but a lot of people.
Oh, right! Paimon remembers most of these people are from the Adventurers Guild. Then again, it seems a certain Outrider is doing too.
Allow me to explain. The Adventurers Guild is holding winter training on Dragonspine. As you know, our members have varying levels of adventure experience. Dragonspine is an excellent place for budding adventurers to challenge themselves and improve. But it's dangerous to go alone. So, we made a plan for senior members to pair up with junior members. This way, everyone can experience training on Dragonspine together under safe and controlled circumstances. Now, every adventurer can progress together. I've been working on this grand plan for half a year now, and it's finally coming together! It's a great plan, isn't it? Hey, you are an outstanding adventurer. Surely you must be willing to join us and help out.
Is the Adventurers Guild short on experienced members?
I mean, I guess that's not wrong. They've always been trying to recruit Noelle, I think.
The other reason is, when I was patrolling the perimeter of Dragonspine, I found a lost kid named Joel. I heard he lives here on
Smoj,
the
not
camp,
Joel.
so I escorted him back.
Oh yeah, but his father's a rip.
I know. Joel's father went missing. I totally sympathize with how much Joel misses his family.
Well,
Dragonspine
it's
is
not a
such
surprise. I've already seen the entire event, so none of this stuff is gonna be surprising for me, but man, did this event give me the shivers. I won't talk about it,
I wanted to do something to cheer Joel
but...
up, so I said I'd build a snowman with him. It's something
Oh.
he enjoys doing. It also gives me a
It looks like I
chance
might
to
have dropped
stay here for a
frames.
while
Maybe
and
not.
help Cyrus out.
Also, hello, reasonable. Very Very nice name. I just noticed all the numbers in there. It's like, ah, yes. Oh, who do we go for?
Aw, really? Thank you. Let's go meet up with Joel then. Oh, I invited another friend of mine
And
to
also,
come
thank you,
too. She
Kazuha.
should be here
My
any
bad. I'm
second.
guessing
She'll
that's,
be
or
perfect for this kind of
I don't know
thing.
if you want me to say MV, but
Cyrus,
it's.
we
I'm
gotta
assuming
keep
it's
up.
my
Is that
bad.
okay?
Maybe I don't know.
No problem. Go ahead.
Thank you
I
for
still have
following.
some final checks to make, so I will call you before we depart.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, he's way up front. Alright, I would have expected him to be in the camp. I guess he's already in. I don't know how long the story is. I think it'd probably take like 2 to 2.5 hours to clear for all the story stuff, but
Hey, Joel. Wait
Kazu's fine.
here.
Yeah. Also, thank you, reasonable.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy right now. It's nice to have so many people to hang out with.
And
Are you here to build a snowman too?
I don't know why. Just hearing Joel like being
Build a
enthusiastic about seeing
snowman.
about this like
Oh,
hits a soft
sorry.
spot.
I forgot to do the introductions. This is Eula, the Spindrift Knight and captain of the Knights of Favonius Reconnaissance Company.
Amber, you're being far too formal. The child is never going to remember all that. Please, just call me Eula.
Okay, Auntie Eula. You can call me Joel.
Auntie.
Oh
Eula.
fuck. Now that I don't know why sitting here in this cutscene reminded me I need to take care of something.
All
Where
right,
is it? Where is it?
if
Where is
that's
it?
what you want to call me, go right ahead.
Uh,
Eula just let something go for once?
Let me see. This is
Amber,
update 2.3,
what's this I
right?
hear
So
about
let
a
me see.
snowman? I came to assist because you told me the Adventurers Guild was short-handed.
Yeah, that's something else. But look,
11,
Joel's at the age where he should be having fun.
10,
and there's nothing to
11.
play with on Dragonspine. He used to build snowmen with his dad, and since his dad's not around, we're keeping him company instead. Besides, Eula, it's gotta be more fun than taking an ice bath all by yourself. Let's combine our forces and build ourselves a
Better.
huge snowman. It'll be a ton of fun.
And then I think can another 5. Yeah, sorry. I'm like half distracted. I don't know why, but sitting here in this cutscene and seeing Yola walking reminded me of the current banner, and for some reason, look at the banner reminded me of uh the Battle Pass stuff, and now I'm like doing recalculations on that's 2 so that's one time $2 Dun, 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 dun. I had to redo my math at some point. But anyways, you might enjoy this event. I wish I could run Genshin. Oh, I'm guessing you don't have a computer or a mobile device.
Are you too busy
I
to
mean,
do
that's fair.
that?
I feel like a lot of mobile
So
devices
it's
probably
okay,
struggle a
I
bit to run
understand.
it.
No, nothing like that.
I mean,
My mind
I've
is
already
on something else,
seen
that's
most
all.
of what this event has to offer in terms of the story. In terms of the gameplay, I haven't actually looked into that too much, but
Sounds wonderful.
I
I'd
already
like to join
know
you.
that this event's pretty good, I think, for the most part, in most people's eyes. Maybe the gameplay part is like kind of whatever, but I really enjoyed the
Then
story
let's
for
get
this.
started. First, we need to
This is
select
just me
the team
procrastinating, where I
Dragonspine
would like
wants.
watch other people play the event, but not play it myself until like
Joel and I will
the
be on
end.
one team.
So now I'm
Me
just
and Eula
hammering it
can
all
be on
out
the other
before I
team.
forget to.
Hey Joel, see that huge tree over there? Wanna race me there?
That was a little
Yeah,
underwhelming.
let's do it.
Yeah, I guess so. And also, welcome back. This baby, it's been a hot minute.
What's so fast?
I forgot that your
Come on,
username's
it's
like
been
that, so.
more fun. Hey, what's up with you two? Why are you just staring at each other without saying anything?
Just a staring contest.
Well, Joel probably hasn't spent much of his life in the
Acceptable
city.
computer, and
He doesn't
sometimes
know me,
funky.
and he doesn't know what the Lawrence name means to the people in Mondstadt.
Right.
That's
That's why
unfortunate. I
Joel
hope
isn't
one day you will
here
get your
yet.
computer upgrade so you can jump back into this uh hellhole with us.
True. In his eyes, I'm just another ordinary person from
You
Mondstadt.
said okay, so you said one of
It
your
was a
cutscenes was your
surprise,
favorite,
but
Kazuha.
not
I
in a
can,
bad way
well,
at
I mean,
all.
there's only so many cutscenes, so I can only guess which of the few I'm thinking of, but
How very perceptive of you. Were you staring at me the whole time when everyone was talking? You shan't be getting off lightly for that. The truth is, I'm a little concerned that I might be quite inept at building snowmen. I have never built a snowman before. My upbringing was very strict, so I never had the chance when I was a child.
I don't think I've ever
But
built like
after
a
I grew up,
full-blown
of
snowman. I might
course,
have built like a tiny
it's not
snowman
the
in the
sort of
past,
thing
but
I
never
would spend
like
my time doing.
those giant ones that everyone sees and expects snowman to be. Halfway, I should say. Is it the fight cutscene or is it like the post cutscene for Act 2? Because both of those were pretty good.
You sound confident.
I don't
Alright
know
then.
why. It's just something outside
Let's
of the
not talk for
cutscenes just
now.
being very
I
nice.
see
It's
we have
like
a member of the Adventurers
it's
Guild
just like
joining us.
I think something else that helps carry the
Greetings.
cutscenes are the
We
music.
have a slight problem here. We've done a head count, and it turns out that we have an odd number of participants. In other words, we still have one instructor slot left to fill.
Yeah, I feel like one thing that Genshin has like helped me develop over this past year is like the importance of music during like certain moments. Cause like in the past I wasn't really I wasn't really much of a music person, but ever since like I got into the gaming habit, it's like I just realized how important music is to certain moments, and like I
Now
think
it
Genshin is
happens. We originally
like
asked Fish
becoming
to
more and
be
more
with
one of
us,
those games that
but
are
she was busy with something
I'm really
instead
like
of months
enjoying the
longer
music for.
anticipated. So we found another
The fight
adventurer to
cutscene.
fill in for her, but they still haven't
We all
shown
love
up
our
yet.
fight cutscenes.
Thank goodness you are here. Ugh.
Oh, hello. My name is Gerald. I'm a new adventurer.
In that case,
I don't think I've ever seen this NPC model before, so I guess you specifically made this guy for this event, or I don't know. I don't remember seeing this NPC model, so it looks kind of fresh. Also, welcome, Yashan Panda. Hello.
fine. But for that, you will pay.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, this event
What?
definitely woke up a lot of people in terms of like the lore or world building aspect for this
Okay,
for the
I
game.
got
Because
it.
I know people were
I'm
kind of
really
like
willing to learn.
still reeling in a bit from like the
Good. If
quote unquote
everything is
disappointment
settled,
of the Inazuma
thank you for your help.
Archon storyline. I don't
If
think it was
anybody
bad, but
else
I can
shows up
understand
later,
the
I may have to
the
ask for your
disappointments that came
permission.
with it. But I think I don't know. It's like a half and half thing. It's like
Why did you give
hang on.
this
Let me wait for the dialogue to pause before I talk my piece out. Um, yeah, the game sure is not as popular as like its launch phase, but it's definitely not a get dead game enemies. There's still plenty of people playing it. I don't know what the general population is, but the game is definitely still I don't know if thriving's the right word to describe it, but it's definitely doing fine for itself. But what was I saying about the event? It's like I know people were complaining about how such important story stuff in these events are like gonna disappear with the event, and I do agree that that kind of sucks. Or no, no, not kinda. It does suck. But I mean, at the same time, it's like if we really want story progression in this game, they gotta throw story in these events. There's like no two ways about it. If there's one way they could remedy this, they would turn some of these events into like mandatory story quests. Cause you know how like 4 stars and 5 stars have like their own story quests. Like I feel like they could turn these events into story quests themselves, but make them kind of like Archon quests, where it's like a mandatory uh a mandatory thing to clear before moving on to the next part of where the story takes us, as long as it pertains to the main storyline. Because the stuff that happens in this event, it is very important by all means. But the thing is it going to be important to the end game of Genshin? I have no clue. So I don't know if this would be something that would be like optional. Because like all the story quests are optional. So it's like, I guess I guess the I guess like more so turning it into an Archon quest, but more so like a Traveler Archon quest type of thing. I don't know. You get what I mean? Yeah, no bias towards Inazuma. Alright, that's fine. I mean, I enjoyed the Inazuma storyline. I could understand where people were disappointed with some parts, but I enjoyed it, so, stories like this weren't around for a limited time. Yeah, I can agree on that. They should have implement some way for it to be replayable, or like well, not replayable. Well, I guess it is replayable, but you know what I mean. Just a way for people to access it that didn't have access to it before.
Oh, okay. You're so nice. Paimon noticed Eula smiled just now. It must have meant a lot to her. To be honest, Eula really is the best candidate.
Yeah, I think the best option is just to file it as an Archon quest underneath like the Traveler storyline.
But not her. Oh, now Paimon gets it. This must be the whole reason why Amber got Eula involved in the first place. We were supposed to find supplies, but now Eula's busy.
I mean, like, I don't know how hard it is on development side for them to like do something like that. I don't think it's good. I don't think it should be anything that hard because I'm pretty sure all the work they've done for this game, they have it stored somewhere. They just need to just make a clean way to implement it. And knowing MiHoYo, I want to have some faith that they can do something like that. Just watch them do it like way far down the line when more story comes out and where it's like there's so much stuff that you need to know that they have to start implementing it. Because like while it doesn't seem like it, the game is only a bit over a year old, so there is the chance that something like that could be added in the future when like there's a few years worth of stuff that people need to know.
Did we get here too late? Have they moved on already?
Yeah, they don't do that with the events. They've done it with the Archon quests and like the character story quests, but not events. They could do that with events, but even then, people would still probably rather enjoy it in like the in-game environment than through like just walls of text and like voice line stuff, you know?
Could they be in danger? Hurry, let's go check it out.
Or maybe they could have like a replayable cutscene thing. I think that could work. Like even if they can't like play through the event themselves, they can at least turn it into like a cutscene montage type of thing. Because I know Honkai has that stuff. I don't know if any of you have played Honkai, but Honkai has like a CG replay thing. Obviously, Honkai is not open world, so like the way you would access it would be probably different. But I'm pretty sure they can implement something into the menu like that would function similarly. Man, not being in Dragonspine for a long time, it's like I really miss the music. It's like it's kind of a nice change of pace compared to hearing the constant Liyue, Mondstadt, and Inazuma like overworld stuff.
How could that happen? After all the adventures we've been on, our tracking skills are
Fire Emblem Heroes or something like that.
aren't they?
Fire Emblem Heroes is that the mobile game? I'm not too familiar with Fire Emblems too much, but I think that's a mobile game, right? All right, that's nice to know.
I know that voice.
Yes, it's my
What brings you to Dragonspine?
boy.
Oh, so it was Albedo all along.
All along. Oh, what do you mean by that?
On the way here, we kept hearing weird noises, and it felt like someone was watching us the whole time. Turns out it was just you. Honestly, you really gave us the creeps. If you're bored up here, go find something useful to do. Don't go sneaking around scaring the poop out of people.
The things you felt and heard could easily be attributed to animals, or bandits perhaps. You should be wary at all times in this environment. There are all too many ways to sustain losses here if you aren't careful. So, what business brought you here?
Now that I think about it, I know like a lot of people were a bit sleeper on Albedo when he first came out, but like now that like we know his background and like story implication, I wonder how much of his character popularity has risen with this event. I want to imagine it went up like a lot, but like I don't know if there's like anywhere that has like like direct numbers.
Your thought process is rather chaotic, as is the way in which you articulate it.
Hey, how dare you! All Paimon's trying to say is that we came here to look for you.
Oh God, Rowdy, why did you have to put that thought into my head? That's something that I don't need to
I'm all ears.
have on my head now. I don't know. It's gonna. No. I'm not even gonna think too hard on it. You making that statement kind of like remind or kind of like gives me like a Pokemon vibes, you know, like the mysteries around Pokemon, like do they use the bathroom, like and all that type of stuff. Where does like food come from? Do they come from actual Pokemon? That type of stuff. It's like, uh,
He seems to be in a better mood than we thought, right? Does that mean Timaeus' stupidity doesn't really get to him after all?
just watch that somehow canonically that they give some proper explanation to where all the food Paimon needs goes. Like what if all the food Paimon's eating is like being stored like into some like bank or storage inside her body, and then like when she eats enough, she like has like some mega superpower or something.
Okay, let's just forget that ever came up.
That's okay if you can't tell me about it. Just treat this as an opportunity to stroll on the mountain and enjoy the view.
So basically, the truth is we're here on adventurer duty.
Wrecking a bathroom. Oh no.
So you foisted the rookie off onto Eula so that you could wander off and goof around?
We're not goofing around, and Eula was the right person for the job. We were just being nice.
But Nat, I hate that you're springing up all these ideas because like you're really giving me like ideas that I don't know if I like them.
I came here because it's a quiet place where I can gather my thoughts, gather inspiration.
Because like I know in Honkai, I hate well I it's not that I hate comparing Genshin to Honkai, but it's like they're made by the same company, so it's like if there's anything they can do in Honkai, they could probably do something with Genshin. Like you talking about Paimon's all being wrecking a bathroom, it's like if they turn Paimon into an elf, which is like kind of a partner buddy in Honkai that fights alongside you, I can honestly imagine an activation button for using Paimon would could be something like that, as disgusting as it sounds. I don't know, maybe they would make it more kid friendly and like Paimon like unleashes like stars or something.
Can you talk about how you find inspiration? Paimon wants to learn.
You want to learn to paint?
No, not for me. For the traveler. Paimon wants the traveler to learn how to paint. During our travels, we sometimes have nights.
Very nice, Mihoyo. I love not being able to see my characters because of the plants.
Something memorable rather than just sit around. Painting is a great example because it can capture a moment in time. So it seems like it's definitely a worthwhile skill to have.
And painting sounds like a fun hobby, but
Why not? Once you
it's just like so much work. And I wouldn't say work. I mean,
Not a bad idea.
you do things that you want to do, you know?
Since you two would like to learn more about painting,
It's more so do you want to put the
why don't you
time
come
into
with
it
me to the campsite?
and be satisfied with it, you know?
You can
Time
practice
spent
while I give you some guidance.
elsewhere could possibly be better.
Oh, she'll be fine. She is a knight of Favonius after all. Let's just forget about all that stuff for now and go with Albedo.
True, we kinda just dipped on them.
Come on, let's go. It's so cold out. Paimon wants to get to the camp and warm up by the fire.
Oh yes, the enemies. I have to consider my team layout. Because normally I pretty much run almost the same type of team comp everywhere I go, but considering we're on Dragonspine, I don't know if I need to make some adjustments.
It's gotta be.
I find it weird how they could be in and out in like the time that Albedo took to get from his camp to where we were.
Nothing valuable, hopefully. Wait, where's Paimon's Mora?
It's hard to say their value, but some of my alchemy notes are missing.
Hmm.
Alchemy notes? Would they fetch a high price?
Dude,
To the uninitiated,
people would love to
these
steal
scraps
like
definitely
patents and all
worth
sorts of stuff.
but
That
for
thing
someone
that
who
makes
knows
hard
what they're
cash.
doing, the knowledge contained in those notes is more valuable than any treasure.
So you're saying only someone who knows alchemy would have stolen them? But the only people who come to Dragonspine are adventurers, thieves, and monsters. What use would any of them have with your notes?
Not gonna lie, when I first heard this, I was like, I know there's Fatui on the mountain. They could definitely make use of that stuff.
However, hilly trail break-ins and other such incidents are not unheard of on Dragonspine. It's difficult to draw a conclusion based solely on the evidence at hand.
Well, that's how it is.
These appear to be...
Footprints?
Alright, well,
fresh ones. Meaning our thief can't have made it far.
Let's chase him down! We can't let them get away!
alright, people run. Gotta go after him.
The footprints go that way.
I say that as I get stuck on every single ledge that Sayu tries to roll past.
Stabilize.
The footprints lead up there.
So they scaled the cliff. Okay, after them!
Oh, those are the footprints. I was wondering why there was a marker. I thought they wanted me to dig there for some reason. There's a bunch of ferrets.
Footprints on the snow are so hard to notice. So easy to lose track completely.
Wouldn't it be easier to see them if they're on snow? Cause like, if it's like blanketed by white, it's kind of like defining, no?
Thief must have jumped from the cliff. Get your wind glider ready. We're going down. Here, more footprints.
They're heading to the cavern. Ooh, we got you now!
Isn't that cavern a dead end though?
But you definitely can't hide! Let's go in!
Am I not wrong? Isn't that cavern a dead end?
I have an idea. I'll go in alone. Traveler, please stay here and guard the entrance. This cavern has 2 points of entry, and there are shortcuts inside. Judging from the state of the footprints, he hasn't been in there long. I should be able to reach the other side before he does.
Cut him off at both ends. Good idea!
Whoever apprehends the thief first has to notify the other party. This way we're fully covered. Still, safety comes first. We do not yet know the identity of our thief. Please take care.
We'll be fine.
Okay, see you shortly. Of course.
After Albedo leaves, you and Pam way outside the cavern.
Albedo found the thief. This is taking forever.
Well, for me, it's been only a second.
Maybe it just feels like a long time because Paimon hates waiting. Waiting is so boring. Why don't we find something to do to pass the time? You know, something like... something like...
Yes, Paimon.
Oh! Look at all that star silver over there. Why don't we gather it up for Albedo? It's right next to the cavern, so we won't be going far. If anything happens inside, we can be right back here in no time.
That already sounds like a bad idea, but...
Let's get started.
Alright, I like how as we're walking away, I'm gonna go back. I wanna see this cavern. This cavern's a dead end! There's nothing here! Or are they talking about like through there? I guess they're talking about through there. I never noticed there's a hole there. Or did they add that hole specifically for this event? Honestly can't tell. I never realized there was a hole there. I'm pretty sure they've added it for the event. Or maybe I never looked closely. I don't know, it's kinda too hard to tell. It's been a long time since I last been to Dragonspine.
This stuff looks kinda lackluster. Is that because of the impurities like Albedo was talking about? Hey, this one's not bad.
They look the same to me.
Alright, this should be enough. Some star silver shines a lot more brightly than others, huh? Finally, you're back.
Oh, hello. Ah, man. I remember when I first saw this, I was like, bro.
Sorry. I was unable to catch him. He was faster than I'd imagined.
Oh, so after all that, we still don't even know who the thief was? What a waste. Still, we won't be going back completely empty-handed. We did some mining.
Mining?
Yeah, for star silver. Look, we got quite a lot. It's just like you said. Some are really bright and shiny, and others just look like regular lumps of rock with a
silver. I was merely saying what was on the front of my mind. I hadn't thought you would genuinely go and gather some.
Well, you said they can be turned into paint, so we got pretty curious. Also, if it weren't for that thief, we'd be making paint by now anyway, right? Or even painting by this point. Anyway, it's all the thief's fault for wasting our time.
I'll just talk about paint. Makes me wonder how paint is
It's
made.
all the thief's fault. The notes mean a lot to me. I'm not quite ready to give up the search yet. Let's keep an eye out for clues as we go.
Oh, just one thing. Do you want us to bring all this ore back, or did you want to sort through and get rid of the useless bits first? There's no point in bringing the bad ones back if it'll ruin the quality of the paint. Some of them do look pretty dull to Paimon, so it doesn't seem like those will be of any use at all.
Indeed. The sorting process is necessary. Humans are such practical creatures. They only want those things that are good. Once they have learned to distinguish between good and bad, they will never stop comparing things in their minds.
It's not wrong there.
Useless things should be disposed of at the outset.
Right! Saves a lot of time.
I don't know about that, but
Efficiency first.
knowing me and most other people, as hoarders, we keep everything, even the stuff we don't use.
Wait! Did you guys hear that? Was that a cry for help? It's likely an adventurer in danger.
Alright, I'm gonna pause real quick because I forgot that I am about to cap out on a energy on another gacha game. So let me just quickly go for this. I forgot to do this before I started, so now we're gonna be just sitting here and leave that person stranded for a bit. Gotta love it. Deep in the gacha hellhole, but no matter what we do, or most people do, we will never get out of it. We've accepted our fate. Speaking of gacha, what is everyone's opinion on having the double rerun banner stuff? Because it's like, it's not, well, I don't know what's everyone's experience with gacha, but it's like, this is not my first time experiencing something like this. Like, I've seen like simultaneous banner stuff being run before, but I guess for some people, like Genshin Impact might be a first gacha game in general, and them doing this for the first time might be a bit intimidating. So I don't know. I mean, for me, it's like, it wasn't unexpected, but I think long term, it's going to be a good thing for the game just so we could cycle out more reruns, because I know there are those people that join late that have been looking forward to getting some characters for a long time. I mean, I guess it sucks more for the free-to-plays because, like, there's a chance that the two characters they want are somehow thrown together and then they only had enough saved for one or something. I don't know. It's like there's good and bad in both, so it's like there's only so much you can do.
Okay.
For someone like me who's a light spender, I think it'll turn out fine until there gets a point where my Primo Gem count can't keep up with the amount of characters that are releasing.
The voice was definitely coming from around here.
Is anybody there? Help me!
Ah, yes.
No way. Is that?
Yep, it's our lovely Benny boy.
Traveler in Paimon? It's me, Bennett!
Whoa! It's really him! Let's get him out!
So sorry to trouble you guys again. The key should be someplace nearby. Please, help me find it.
What else you had to say? Oh,
I'm sorry to trouble you. This is all my fault.
yeah, are you all good?
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Right now, I just need to get out of here. I'm so cold. Achoo!
True, getting a cold is
So much clutter.
worse in some ways.
We're not gonna find the key. Uh-oh. We got company. Oh, so they kept the key with them.
I gotta wonder why they have a cage here. Maybe to catch some passerby and interrogate them or something.
Finally, I'm out. Thank you so much. If only there hadn't been rocks mixed in with the snow on the tree, it wouldn't have made me all dizzy when it fell down onto my head. And then I would have never walked into the Fatui's trap.
Bennett? In a cage? Never saw that coming.
Round 2 of that.
I won't bore you with the rest of the details. Just me being unlucky again.
Got revenge. I mean, it wasn't their fault to begin with. Bennett wandered in on their own, right?
Taking them out was child's play. No need to thank us.
You did? That's so nice of you guys. I know they were probably just following orders. But still, thanks for helping me.
Following orders from who, though?
Doing on Dragonspine. Didn't Razor want to come with you?
Did you hear about the Adventurers Guild thing? They're hosting a winter camp here. As one of their veteran adventurers, I'm here to help out the rookies.
Veteran? How old are you?
Razor's not an adventurer. And as the leader of Benny's adventure team, as well as the only actual member, I had to come on my own. But now I've been stuck here for so long, I probably missed it. I hope Cyrus doesn't get mad at me.
Alright. Sorry about pausing again. I started another session. I think after this I can like put on hold for another, let's see, 6 for another 2 hours. So I could probably get through this act and act 2 maybe if I'm fast enough before I have to pause again. But I guess sitting here in silence like makes me wonder. I'm pretty sure there's a name for this track. It was like in one of the, it might have been in one of the discs or the concert, like this this goofy soundtrack. Because I'm pretty sure this is not Bennett's theme, but more so just like a general like a goofy moment type of thing. Speaking of which, I don't know if anyone else watched, listened to, I don't know, I guess both for the Genshin concert, because like I'm still waiting on part 2. Part 1 was definitely a jammer, so like I'm really hoping they drop part 2 really soon, because like I'm pretty sure they did all the production and stuff. They just need to just put it online. Because I know the second part was like an actual physical thing, but I don't know if they ever posted a date on that, so I don't know if they're withholding stuff, but MiHoYo has definitely not been that great with dates, I suppose. I guess the one thing they're consistent with is the updates, but I wish they would give more like time notices on other things. Alright, there we go.
Wait, so that guy Gerald who got left in the lurch, he was supposed to be paired up with you? If so, sorry Bennett, but you really did miss it. He got paired up with a different instructor instead.
What? Weren't they short on instructors? Where'd they suddenly get extras from?
A few people from the Knights of Favonius stepped up in order to help support the event, so they ended up with more instructors than students.
Knights of Favonius. Yeah, they're definitely more reliable than me.
Knights of Favonius,
Walking out
always
of
so inefficient, as D-Luke would say.
Right. Anyway, that was just the situation when we last saw them. It might have changed by now. Who knows? Maybe a whole load more rookies will have turned up to join in. Besides, after all the trouble you've gone to show up as an instructor, I'm sure Cyrus will put you to work.
Really?
For sure. Hey, wait a second. Where'd Albedo go?
Pee-pee poof.
Albedo? You mean the alchemist from the Knights of Favonius? He's one of the instructors too?
No, he just happened to be on Dragonspine. We were just with him, but then we heard you calling for help. He must have left us at some point after that. Could he have gone back to keep looking for clues? Let's go back to the cavern and see if he's there.
Alright. Time to go on another manhunt. And playing hide and seek on Dragonspine would be one hell of a goose chase.
great! Dragonspine's so fun today. There's so many people around.
You say that after being stuck in a cage, huh?
This was where we heard Bennett's cry for help, right? We heard his voice and went straight over to rescue him. Then we noticed Albedo was gone. Huh. So he just didn't feel like helping us save Bennett?
Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
Albedo, where the heck have you been? We've been looking for you.
I should be the one to ask you that. Didn't I tell you to stay at the cavern entrance?
Huh?
I'm not really following who was waiting for who and who was looking for who, but first things first. I apologize, Albedo. I don't fully understand what's going on, but it seems like it's mostly my fault.
No. Bennett, this is not because of you. You needn't blame yourself. Traveler, clear this up for me. What was the reason that you left the cavern entrance? Did you...
There you are. Stay right there. You have a lot of explaining to do.
What? Me?
Huh? Eula? Aren't you supposed to be helping the new guy?
Yes, that's what I would be doing. If I hadn't been interrupted by a certain someone's malicious...
Yo
Albedo,
their very
I saw you take
man,
control
I don't know
of
why. A
the
part of me
planet
just doesn't want to
Dragonspine.
use the word sus
That
or
place is
sussy,
crawling with
but they
monsters.
definitely have some very
Don't you think
suspicious
you're
angle shots, right? Right? I guess that's the best way to describe it.
Wait a second. What's going on? Actually, wrong question. How much stuff is going on?
When I came to stop you from leading Joel any further, your first reaction was to throw the child down and attack me. When I fought back, you quickly fled. Care to explain?
I see.
Yes, indubitably.
Interesting.
Eula, it sounds like you met an imposter.
And
Someone
they're
person.
really letting the fans like go rampant with the
To what end?
jokes.
It is difficult to draw a definitive conclusion for now. But these strange incidents do seem to be connected.
Your alchemy notes were stolen. Can the Traveler and Paimon testify that the three of you were together up until you entered the cavern?
Yes, we can confirm that.
As things stand, I don't have any reason to harm the child. Whoever you met is likely to be both the thief who stole my notes, and also
Yep,
an imposter.
they definitely knew what they were
Of
doing.
course, it's entirely natural for you to be skeptical of my story. I was separated from the
People, I'm pretty sure there's probably plenty of memes out there with their edits and whatnot. I haven't really paid too much attention to Genshin memes recently, but I'm sure there's plenty of Among Us ones in there.
Traveler and Paimon can at least testify that I was not the individual who tore up the campsite or stole my notes.
Albedo, do you have any enemies? Could it be one of your enemies impersonating you to get revenge on you or something?
I don't have any enemies, and I'm not aware of having given anyone cause to exact vengeance upon me. There is insufficient evidence to assert what happened with any certainty at this point. Given how serious the situation is, I intend to investigate it myself, even if you decide not to pursue it any further. Eula, I won't discourage your ongoing suspicion of me if you can't believe my story. Though, naturally, I would hope you can afford me some credibility on account of our solidarity as fellow members of the Knights of Favonius. Traveler, Paimon, Bennett, if you are willing, I welcome you to monitor my activities beyond this point so that you can act as my witnesses. If I am what this imposter wants, he will come looking for me again eventually. Things can only become clearer from that point on.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, as preposterous as your claims sound. And I will choose to believe that an imposter went after Joel, and not you. I will keep Joel safe. If you need any support with the investigation, contact myself and Amber.
You have my gratitude.
As far as Amber goes, I will...
Eula! Eula! Where are you?
Amber, we're here!
Eula! Oh, and Traveler...
Did she just
Paimon,
slightly
Albedo,
clip for
and
the
Bennett.
ground?
You're all together. Great.
Not even gonna ask.
Bennett, I'm glad I ran into you here. Cyrus was telling me you
I like how she said that as she looked at Eula. Like, bro, you're looking at the wrong person here.
Yeah, I ran into a little trouble. Thanks for your concern.
Sure thing. Well, now that I found you, let's go check in with Cyrus. But before that, has something come up? How come you're all gathered here together? Need any help?
Between us, there have been a few minor incidents, but nothing I haven't already dealt with.
Oh, yeah. It's my fault, really. All because of my bad luck. But everything is fine now.
So, it's all set then? Great! Shall we head back down together? I did say I'd bring Bennett back if I saw him.
Sure, I'm ready to go.
Very well. Let's go.
And then there were 3.
Traveler,
Back where we
can we
started.
talk somewhere else? There's something I need to tell you. Let's go to my camp.
Man, we really going in circles now.
My camp is somewhere that we can talk openly, without reservation. But before that,
Whoa! What a mess!
thank you. I appreciate it.
We didn't even offer the help to begin with, but alright.
I've been absorbed in my research lately and haven't attended to the dusting. It's due for a cleaning.
Oh, the first picture.
Yep, that should do it. Neat and tidy.
Thank you, both of you. Now that everything is in order, it's time to talk.
You look really serious right now. Is this about what happened earlier?
I remember I once told you that you must have questions, and that I would answer them. I also said that, while I did not wish to deceive you, there were certain things I could not go into detail on. I am a synthetic human being. A human forged by human hand. The one who created me, my mother and teacher. Her name is Rhine-daughter, a researcher from Conria, also known as Gold.
A synthetic human? What the... How the heck does that work?
When the pinnacle of attainment in alchemy is combined with unimaginably vast learning, the apex achievement is the creation of human life.
When you say Conria, do you mean...
The one and only.
I am indeed somewhat older than my appearance might suggest. But when I came into being, Conria had already been destroyed. I have no memories of it. My master raised me and taught me everything. Like her, I am a pure alchemist. I live for academic knowledge. Nationality and identity are not what ultimately define us. Traveler, what is your general feeling toward Dragonspine? You've visited numerous times now. Would you say it's a cold, eerie, and melancholy place?
That's part true.
Rhine-daughter created 2 miraculous beings. One is me, and the other is the venomous dragon, Durin, who died here.
Durin? So that makes you guys... brothers?
As sons of Rhine-daughter, Durin and I are indeed inextricably linked to one another. The phenomenon of our creation defies definition within the scope of a typical human worldview. But if we may tentatively call it birth, then yes, we, by extension, are family.
Speaking of Durin, Paimon remembers that his power was quite... special.
That's right.
Yeah, we turned him
Because
into a
of this,
sword.
Whenever strange things happen on Dragonspine, it always makes me wonder. For instance, the feeling of being watched that you described, as well as the sounds you heard, and the one impersonating me that Eula met.
Oh, right! Paimon knows what you mean. When Eula and the others were here just now, the Traveler gave me a look as if to say, don't say anything. Probably because it would only make you more suspicious, so Paimon kept quiet. But Paimon noticed that you came out of the cavern not too long after going in, and you told us that you didn't manage to catch the thief. Then we heard Bennett calling for help, so we went to rescue him. But strangely, you didn't come with us. And when we got back to the cavern to go find you, suddenly you were the one looking for us.
So, it seems that you met my imposter too.
Well, if so, it was a pretty good impression. He had you down to a T. We never would have guessed. Also, after he left us, why did he go after Joel?
Perhaps Durin's power drives people to madness. But that's merely crude conjecture. Whether someone is impersonating me or there is another false me out there, this is a cursed tale, and it is not one whose weight you should have to bear. Traveler, perhaps you should return to Mondstadt if you have no further business here. The work that lies ahead will occupy me completely. I'm afraid I will be unable to entertain you beyond this point.
That's okay, we make our own content here.
Yeah, we're Dragonspine veterans by now. If there's something really bad going on, we can't just leave you here to deal with it on your own. That wouldn't be very nice now, would it? Besides, there's no one else in Mondstadt that you can talk to about this. Sucrose and Timaeus don't know your secret. Yeah, don't push us away at a time like this.
Alright, thank you. You were
Reminded.
intending to participate in that winter camp, if I recall correctly. That could serve as an excellent pretext for you to remain on the mountain. In that case, please join in the activities of the Adventurers Guild as planned, and be on the lookout for any leads while you're at it. If anyone sees me, or someone like me...
We'll be sure to pass the info straight on to you.
Good. Then we're agreed.
Okay, let's split up to look for clues, then meet back here at this camp in a few days' time.
Sounds good to me. But please, whatever happens, put your safety first at all times.
Okay, I didn't. Act 1 was a lot faster than I thought.
Let's go meet all big...
Oh, and we get cut off by the actual event. Okay, let's actually not go in. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break to actually do the stuff. So this is for the weapon and snowman parts, right? Exchange components. I don't have any. Just put all this on wishlist considering I'm starting this. There's a good chance that I'm really missing something. So I'll just put this for now and be greedy. Alright, so how do we start this? Gameplay tutorial. You can obtain components, make them to make snowman. Completing several of these rewards. You can bring them to your teapot. Nice. Teapot gamer, that's nice. And I'm guessing this is the other part. Alright. I don't know if we can do anything with the snowman right now, but let's head over. Did these? Oh, okay. I accidentally got into the other event. Okay, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for the snowman. Man, do I really have to climb all the way back? yes, here we are. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I need to complete some events first before I can even start building. Put a puffy snowman. Yep, I don't even have any. Alright, so that's that part. Special training. Okay, so I'm pretty sure. Okay, so that's the combat. This is the one for melting the ice thing. And then we have our race records. I guess we'll just do them, maybe not in order, but we'll just do them as they come. So we'll just start over here. And doing all this at once, there's now too much stuff. Find the free quartz to activate the mechanism. That's 1, 2. This one's over here. Where's the last quartz? I know there's one up here. Or is there one on the right side maybe? There's always one that's always hard to find. I don't think this is the one I'm supposed to go for. Oh! A thank you letter. Oh, I didn't realize you get thank you letter from completing the commission. Alright, now that we're done with that, let's see how easy or hard this is. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that hard. It's an event that people need to be able to beat no matter what level. Okay, yeah, having these quartz is kind of ridiculous. Alright, next. This one seems to be over here, along with a bunch of other stuff. Alright, this is gonna lead us way elsewhere, so let's just quickly do the combat challenge while we're here. That's 1. Oh wait, these break? Uh-oh. That's 2. Third one is any nearby. There's one all the way over there. Yeah, they're always gonna make us look hard for that last one. I didn't want to kill you guys, but you left me no choice. Come on. Where's we need? This is way off the track. Hey Pocky, what's up? I'm finally doing the event. Okay, they don't reset. That's good to know. Alright, that's 3. I'm guessing you've probably done the event already? Maybe. Or at least some of it. What the heck? You need to finish the last bit of story. Also like the epilogue basically. Alright, that's combat challenge number 2. Alright, so I think a lot of people used Amber for this specific one, melting every. So it looks like we're gonna take out Amber. It's been a hot minute.
Leave it to me.
Right, Amber. You're on duty. Speaking of Amber. Uh-oh.
Stabilize.
Delves into
The one time having a Catalyst user is nice to auto lock on. I also get double power resonance, so that's not too bad.
Solidify.
So that's not bad. That's one pile. Alright, so now time to teleport back to the running. Alright. Blessings appear, jumping power, shatter the pillars. Alright, I'm gonna hope this team comp is good enough, cause like,
Stabilize.
if I really want to try hard this, I would run Kazuha also, but... Oh. Dun 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 dun. Oh, that's jumping power. Oh, I need stamina. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Focus. Dodge and weave. I gotta wonder if I'm gonna accidentally kill myself with fall damage at one of these times. Oh god, please. Okay, I got a gold. I'm assuming that's the highest score you can get, so I think that's good. In good position to drop, we drop by the next ice area. Okay, I already see a few over here. Let's get to work. 2, 3. I won't see any from here. I had to move. Okay, they didn't notice. And then we have the last few. Or say last few, but I'm still missing one. That's not it. We're one out of view. And I see another combat thing across the waters. Alright, any quartz?
Solidify.
That's one. I need more. Okay, this one's much more closer together at least. And free. Alright, time to bring Havoc. Or wreak Havoc, I guess.
destiny. Fate.
I wonder how much damage Amber does with no No proper gear, I guess. Well, she has a leveled up weapon, so I guess it is something.
Order guide you. Gather.
Shadows of fate. No one escapes my sight. Decided by destiny. Run over.
Not bad, not bad. Alright, so it seems like that looks like the original one we're at. There's another one over here. Let's just knock out all these sprinting ones, or parkour ones. Up and down. One. Oh, that's jumping way too far. Oh, that's jumping way too. Alright, let's see how. Ow. Oh, okay, that one was not as. Alright, we out here gaming. That's number 2, and there's 2 more. And afterwards you can focus on the rest. The heck? Oh no, I'm already fumbling. No. Wait, did that despawn? Hold up. Okay. I know I said I didn't care about the score, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to fumble that hard. Bro, cannot. Oh my goodness, they're not making this easy. Oh no, I missed one. No, please. Ooh. Please get me through this. Oh. No, 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 no! No! Please! No! Okay, well I missed one. I wonder how much that's gonna hurt me. Oh, okay. My spacebar didn't activate early enough. Alright, I guess I'm missing all those also. The new Honkai story? Yeah, I have. It's not bad. I mean, it's only the first part, so I can't say how how good it's gonna be in comparison, but it's not. I'm liking it. But once again, the time gate strikes down all of us. Okay, Wow, I missed one. Okay, I don't know if actually having mana for this is a good idea. As I jump over the thing. Because I think I lose time trying to get out of the thing. If I had Sayu, maybe Sayu would probably function better for this, but... Bum, 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 bum. Oh gosh, please. I think this way you get both still. Yes, I didn't get baited. Because I missed one conquest. Is the integration time gate the is the new upgrade thing, or is it like the new time gate for doing side quests, like the reputation basically? That's the best way to describe it. It's a rifts. Oh, the challenges. All right, so we still have about 5 more. Well, I guess 6 because we didn't do that one. All right, so now we did all the. Let's go back to the combat. Crucial items for side quests. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. I know one of the one of the NPCs is a girl that wants to bring her doggo.
Solidify.
Oh no. Oh, I can come along this side. Then, then. Alright, that's 2. Oh, one more. Where is the last quartz? There's one usually in this direction.
Stabilize.
Wait, bro. Alright, there we go. And we begin.
I will have order.
Alright, that was strangely satisfying. I mean, yeah, I guess I can understand not liking the leveling up system, but it's a way of pacing yourself, I suppose.
Solidify.
Or the game like forces you to pace yourself with the content. Okay, I need one more. There's one way down there. I don't know if I want to do this, but... Oh, I'm already this far. Might as well commit.
Stabilize.
Let me start.
Oh no, not the... Let's hope this doesn't expire. Oh, there was one right there. I jumped over it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Order guide you.
Waiting specifically for 20 hours. I guess that's one way of looking at it. How many integration levels are there? It's like, what, 10, right?
Gather.
But I mean, I guess you still have to wait in the that like X amount of hours anyway, or at least to daily reset, because you need to do those challenges. So I don't know. Technically, like waiting for a reset, it's longer than 20. Or well, actually no. I guess it depends on what time of the day you start. If you start late in the day, it's like reset's only a few hours away or something. It's not that bad, but I guess it's more convenient having a set schedule. What constellation am I on, Amber? Oh, only one. I was gonna hope I'll at least be in a higher constellation so I can shoot the Baron, but just want to try and get it done faster. Messing up the logins. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Okay, they really weren't gonna leave me.
Solidify. This is order.
Shadows of fate.
Alright, this one was relatively easy. Oh, this one's gonna be annoying. It's gonna be in the cave, isn't it?
Bet you can't keep.
Ooh, locked onto me from here. Oh, did I melt a whopper flower or something?
Let me scry. With the wind. Let it rain.
Gather.
Shadows of fate.
I'll have a few. Is it gonna be further in the cave? It's gonna be right outside here. Okay. No. Yes. Alright, looks like we're gonna be traveling down the south end. Actually, I might want to stay up here so I can get a bird's eye view. As long as I don't slide down all the way. Oh, I missed that one. And I missed that one too. Still missing one. Can I even see it from here? Oh no, I can barely see the top. I see it, it's right here. eggs for eyes. I'll give you a combat challenge to our room behind. Ah, the nice cheerful music. We still never figured out what this was did we? One, two. Dos, tres. Okay. Yeah, it's nice that, that they made us come back here to enjoy it one way or another.
I will have order. Stabilize.
No one escapes my sight. Let me scribe.
Alright, where's the next base one? Right back at the entrance. Brilliant diamond. So I'm stuck at Palkia because I don't know. A part of me wants to shiny hunt, but you know how shiny hunting is in Pokemon, so I honestly don't know if I want to keep myself there for what might be an indefinite period of time. So it looks like I'm losing frames. Uh-oh. Please. Not like this. Fix itself. Interesting. I don't know, I've been losing frames for the past 2 days now. Internet being a bit wonky. I don't know, I think shiny hunting isn't that bad as long as you're consistent with it. That's the problem. I'm not consistent with the shiny hunting. It's like I need to sit down and dedicate hours on hours. If I do it like dilly-dally every like few times every day, there's no way I'm gonna make progress on it. I don't know. Judging from the way I'm doing things, I'm not consistent with putting aside time to shiny hunt, so I honestly think I should just catch Palkia and move on.
Delves into destiny, decided by death. Get him!
Gather. This is order.
Combat one, melting on the. I don't know. Like I know a few of my friends that are shiny hunting, and one of them, I think they were hatching eggs or something. They've already gotten 2 shinies in like the past 2 days. So I'm guessing they're extremely lucky. And I'm losing frames again. Why? I wonder if Baron Bunny's gonna get anything. Well, Bare Money blew up. Okay, but I don't see. Get me out of there. But oh, was that the last one? That might have been the last one. Alright, and then we have this one. I don't know. Considering break is coming up, I might have an opportunity to put aside some time to shiny hunt. I don't know. I think I'm gonna probably just give it like a little bit. Like, I'll give it the road trip and back. And if I don't get a shiny by then, I'll just keep playing the game. And I'm losing frames again. What? At this rate, it's gonna be worse than yesterday.
Solidify.
Then we should be good to go.
Written in the stars.
I will have order. Stabilize.
No escape. Higher, higher, kids on fire.
Alright. And is that the last one? Let's take a look. Alright, snow piles. 2. 5. 6. 7. 8. What's the name of this currency? Snow Strider Emblem. Given by the Adventurers Guild. Wonder, do they give you all of the pieces or are some of them RNG? Okay, so that part's done. Is it one store? 2 stores. So that's half of the material. So I should be able to buy out this shop. We all love our free mats. Right, nice. Alright, now that that's done, we can move back to the story.
Trapped.
Actually, before we do that, let's do a little bit of snowman building. You haven't talked to anyone about the parts? Well, I wonder if... Is there a place I could check out how many parts I have? Oh, that's tree. Oh! This doesn't tell me what I'm missing. This shows me what I have collected. Alright, considering I have different amounts, I'm guessing some are RNG. Let me take a look. We're in the snow. Exchange gifts. Okay, let's see. I put a wish list out. Okay, I have at least one of everything. So, let me just take out the ones I have. I'll keep the rest. So I'm guessing I have a majority. I know you don't you get some from the web event? I actually haven't been paying attention. Let me open up the web event side real quick. Because I know there's some special things you can get from the web event, but I collected the rewards before even doing this, so I don't know if I'm actually missing out. gonna hope I got those rewards. If not, that would suck. Oops. Sorry, I'm just gonna go back and check. See if I can recognize something. I don't see it here. I don't know if I need to. I'm just gonna hope I didn't screw myself out of snowman components. Oh, I gotta go in order.
We should look for a place to take shelter. I'll be fine, but we don't want
What type of face is that supposed to be? We got our first buddy. Okay, then we can work on our second one. That's kind of cute. Oh hell yeah, I'm digging this. Oh, this is how you get the sword. I'm Papega. Complete Puffy Snowman. Oh, I need to finish part 3. Okay. Is that another battle pass thing? I guess so. Alright. Now that we're done building our snowman, we can not progress because I need to pick up my adventure swing. Okay, I need to figure out where the rest of my snowman's component went from the. If some of you haven't done the web event yet, I suggest go looking at that so you can get a few primos and some more snowman parts. I think I don't know if they're like specifically for the teapot or something because I don't see them in my inventory, or maybe it's. I hope I didn't glitch the game where it's because I didn't complete the quest first. I'm gonna hope that's not the case. That would be kind of poopy. Guess I can quickly go to my teapot to check, right? Okay, let me quickly go to my teapot, see if there's anywhere I can just quickly put together a snowman. Okay, snowman, snowman. Oh, I still have those I can work with. There's a pathway, this is the racing thing. Snowman be not animal. Oh yeah, we have a special section for Paimon. Interesting. Da, da, da. Or maybe they're not in quite yet. Okay, maybe they're not in quite yet, or maybe I'm just not looking in the right place. Actually, can I just not look at it here? How do I do that? I was gonna make them in here during and after the event, but how do I do that?
This realm is.
Maybe I'm Papega. I might just be Papega. Nah, I'll worry about that later. For now, let's just continue. Okay, so I think I need to go back to Bale's campsite. I'm not too concerned. If I end up missing it somehow, then I miss it. I can always send in a support.
Look for a place to take shelter. I'll be fine, but we don't want you
Alright, let's see. Shells deepen.
catching a cold.
Head for the campsite. See what Bale has in store.
Albedo! We're here!
Traveler, Paimon. Your faces say that perhaps you haven't turned up anything?
We investigated all over the mountain, actually. But we didn't see anyone that looked like you or hear of anyone else meeting you.
This is not unexpected. I haven't made much progress either. He appears to know that we are looking for him, and has opted to lie low for the time being.
Oh, I'm Papega.
Still,
The decorations are for the web event.
I discovered footprints on some parts of the mountain.
Or the decorations I was thinking
Although
of.
they were a little covered by the snow, I could tell they'd been left by someone of a similar size to myself. The footprints were quite numerous, so I believe my next step will be to rule out each of the adventurers.
Okay,
active
I'm
on
Papega.
Dragonspine.
It's for the web event. It's not an actual component.
We have
Yeah.
plenty of contact with the
Man, that's kind of disappointing. Yeah, you have to get 100% on the web event, so
It came from that direction.
I think after I finish Act 3 or I finish Burning Resin, today I should have enough to finish the web event. Check. How much more resin do I need? 10 more resin. Actually, I might not even be able to finish it today. I don't know how much more the picture. It says I'm at 80%. I don't know. Maybe today, if not tomorrow. Oh, what the heck? He just ran by.
Hey, did you see that? Did those rocks shake just now?
That was most unfortunate.
How does one just get out like that? Like, bro, if you got slammed by rocks like that.
What are you guys doing here?
You're waiting for the resin. I've just been putting it back into Ganuns because like I'm just trying to complete the weeklies. So like I do some bosses, and then when I max out on that, I do the domains.
I have to agree. We've been wandering this area for days.
And then I do ley lines whenever I
ran
run
into
low.
Ballard earlier. You know, the kind of a reckless sort of guy.
Yes, we're quite
You know the
familiar.
one? Anyway, he said he was unlucky, so I gave him some adventuring survival tips.
After that, he disappeared to rejoin the training camp.
Wait. Are you saying that after all this time you still haven't made it back to the base camp? Well, as you can see...
It was nothing really. We just hit a few landslides and snowdrifts and took a few downhill tumbles. You know the deal.
They sound like unforgettable life events to me.
Anyway, you're correct. We haven't made it to the base camp yet. We have had extraordinarily poor luck over the last few days. Almost as if a sinister force has been trying to thwart our every move. Fortunately, I made advance arrangements for Gerald to remain in a safe location and conduct some basic physical training exercises.
I'm sorry. I'm the one to blame for all this. I've always had bad luck and it always rubs off on everyone around
But
me.
not the low self-esteem.
Sorry to create so much extra trouble for everyone.
And I'm losing frames again.
I don't know what to say. Maybe this is the awesome power of fate. The scary kind, I mean.
I don't know why it's never done this before. Maybe I need to turn down my bit rate the next time. I don't think I could do it in the middle. I don't know. Let's see, what settings kind of mess with while output. Okay, it's actually a lot lower than I thought it was. I don't know, I turned it down, so quality might go down a bit, but hopefully this will stabilize it a bit.
I agree.
Yep, we're just used to it now. Besides, it's not like we have the most amazing luck ourselves.
Really? I think you guys have way better luck than I do.
Well,
Has a flashback on all their previous rolls.
what do we do about that? Oh, Paimon knows. How about Paimon share some of her luck with you? You're welcome to a bit of mine too. Although if the last few days are anything to go by, it seems in pretty short supply at the moment.
You guys. Oh, thanks. With a little luck from everyone combined, we'll make it down this mountain for sure.
Yeah, you bet.
Let me flip a treasure hoarder insignia to test it out. All right, it's tails. The opposite of what I guessed.
So you can predict your fortune this way? But why are you so happy that you got it wrong?
It has two sides, so there's a 50-50 chance of me getting it correct. Luck all comes down to probability, too. So as long as I use up all the bad luck, everything else will go smoothly.
That's totally how it works.
Guessing wrong when I flip an insignia is one way to use up some of the bad luck. So the probability of having some good luck in the near future just got a little higher.
What happens if you got good luck though?
Hey, he's making no sense at all. Why aren't you calling him out?
I'm actually probably like the most people damn calling out Paimon.
Guys, I guessed wrong in my insignia flip, which means we should be able to make it back to camp.
Paimon's not sure that's how it works.
Let me try. It's this way, right? Oh, 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 oh! Ow, my butt! What is this shard of ice doing here?
How truly miraculous. This is a miracle of misfortune.
A good study subject for you,
I don't
Albedo.
usually believe in luck, but Bennett makes the best case for it I've ever seen. Amber, if you are ever required to partner with Bennett in your future work and you encounter anything like this again, do not take any rash action. Wait for me and I will come to support you.
Huh? Yes, of course.
And I'm pretty sure all those fans are coming out crawling out of their holes. Their time has come. The Amber and Eula fans.
Now that you mention it, I'm still a little tired. Trekking in the mountains has a way of wearing you out.
Well, since everyone is tired, why not take a rest in my camp?
I'm so sleepy. A nice bowl of hot soup and a good sleep would sure be welcome right now.
That does sound very nice.
Suddenly, I'm kind of sleepy too.
No, stop talking about it. You're
Amber
making
will
me
fall
sleepy.
asleep in the snow if we keep going much longer. Come on, let's move. We shall head to Albedo's camp and get some rest. Take stock of our supplies, and decide how to get off this mountain.
And a part of me canonically thinks like, okay, they're struggling to get the hell off of this mountain, but like, if you just wing glider your way down, you can get off this thing in like a few minutes. But you know what? I'm not gonna question it. And it looks like I'm dropping frames again. That's not fun. I already turned on the bitrate. I wonder if it doesn't update until after I stop and restart.
Here we are. Make yourselves comfortable.
Oh yeah, this is probably their first time here, isn't it?
Oh, I forgot. I don't have that many chairs.
Did you even
please
have...
wait a moment.
I don't think he even had chairs here to begin with.
Painting? He is.
He's painting a chair. Wait, alchemy can turn paintings into objects? How is this possible?
My paintings are like blueprints. Alchemy simply enables me to omit the manufacturing part of the process. It's an elementary level technique. With enough research and experimentation, this same technique can even be used to create living beings.
Whoa. Well, since you can magically produce chairs, can I have one with a backrest?
Backrest? Oh, still. Oh, come on, take a backrest.
No problem. How many of you want backrests?
Me!
Me!
I'll also take one with a backrest, if you please.
Can Paimon have a chair that comes with a juicer? Still beats squeezing onto a stool with you.
Okay, I see how it is, Paimon.
Cool, we have chairs now! This is so comfortable! Makes me want to stay the night here.
You're very welcome to stay overnight if you wish. There's still some time before dinner. Get some rest, everyone. I'll tend the stove.
Hey now, we can't be letting you do all the work. I can help. Please, put me to work.
Oh wait, what? Did we not talk with her?
I wonder if there's anything I could do to help out. Oh, you mean Gerald? I heard that Eula developed a whole training program for him. He might be new, but I bet he'll improve pretty quickly with a mentor like that.
I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I'm not even gonna say anything about that.
I feel bad. It's hard knowing that I've been causing so much trouble for everyone.
I was gonna make a really bad joke, quote unquote, about being motivated, working under Eula's tutorage.
Being a little unlucky is usually no big deal for me. But in a place like this, it makes me worry that something really bad might come of it. No, wait, I shouldn't have said that. I might have actually jinxed it now. You know me. Same old Bennett. Unlucky as ever. But as long as bad luck doesn't break me, I'll always get back up again. Especially on a cool adventure like this one. I gotta make the most of it. Sorry for dragging you guys into another situation. I didn't used to know any of these knights very well, but after spending some time with them on this trip, it's really opened my eyes to my own shortcomings. They're all so talented and kind. I have a lot to learn from them. Oh yeah, you gotta tell me sometime how you managed to make friends with so many talented people.
It just happens. As the protagonist, we run into all sorts of people.
Okay, cool. Make sure you eat plenty when dinner's ready.
This is quite cozy for Dragonspine. I'm pleasantly surprised. I gave it a try, and I actually quite enjoyed it.
Trying to find a good angle.
But Amber said the snowman I made was too artistic. Apparently, the conventional style is more rotund in appearance.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
I couldn't tell if she was complimenting me or mocking me. Either way, I'm not about to let it go. I'm quite familiar with Dragonspine by now, but this time, I have a newcomer to worry about. And I'm traveling in a group with Amber and the others. Not things I'm terribly well accustomed to. Still, I've taken the job, so of course I'll do what's asked of me to the fullest of my ability. I'll settle this score once this is all over. Me? I'm coping perfectly well. I don't need looking after. You should talk to Amber and Bennett. They're not as well acquainted with Seeing how much you can find to talk about even with Albedo, you must be quite the conversationalist. So put that skill to good use. Teach them all how to survive on Dragonspine. I'm sure this is well within your capability, no? Me? I'm coping perfectly well. I don't need looking after.
You sure about that?
You should talk to Amber and Bennett. They're not as well acquainted with Dragonspine as I am. Seeing how much you can find to talk about even with Albedo.
Oh, I've already listened to that one. Oh, it was like deja vu.
Bennett's situation, I think I'm used to it now. It's hardly the end of the world. Don't ruminate on it. Take this chance to get some proper rest. The nights are long on Dragonspine. A glass of ice-cold wine would not go amiss right now. Don't mind me. Just do whatever you like.
Hello, Amber.
It's so nice and warm here. Joel's been doing pretty good. Having people to play with has put him in a good mood. I'll tell you what though, he seems to have even more stamina than me. So long as they're playing, kids always seem to have endless amounts of energy. It's more dangerous up here than I thought. In a hostile environment like this, even a Knight of Favonius has to keep their eyes open and keep their wits about them at all times. Still, this has been a pretty unique adventure for me. It's definitely been worth it. You know, when I was keeping Joel company, I started missing my grandfather really bad.
Oh yeah,
After
that
he disappeared,
incident.
I never saw him again. I have no idea how he's doing.
I wonder if they're gonna do anything with that
But at
story-wise.
least what I can do is focus on being a great outrider. If I can do that well, I know he'd be proud. Oh, all that? Don't worry about it. Eula is a good person. She might not show it, but she'd never let that kind of stuff get to her. As for Bennett, he seems like the kind of guy who can keep his spirits up when things aren't going well. I feel bad having to ask so much of Albedo, though. Still, it's kind of nice to have everyone together like this, so yay for silver linings! Sure thing. Bet you're tired as well. You should get some rest too.
Alright, and last but not least, what you got?
Oh, pace yourself. Dinner could be a while. I still have a few things to prepare. I hadn't expected you to be so interested in paint. I once tried grinding mist flowers into powder and mixing it with white paint to replicate the sparkle of snowflakes. The end result was quite satisfactory, but works that use this kind of paint need to be stored carefully. If you want to try it for yourself, I can help you.
Yeah, they are pretty. It's like what? It's like Bennett goggles, or is it Amber goggles?
Even now, I don't believe
Yeah,
I have fully
the
grasped
the
nature
Eula
of
comb
threat
with
that
is
Dragonspine poses.
the prettiest piece in there probably.
But I will endeavor to keep you safe. That much you can trust in. I wish I could simply respond with, I'm fine.
Alright, at least he's keeping it real with
But
us.
you are a true friend to me,
Okay, so it is Amber goggles.
so I should be honest with you.
So what's the last thing then? Like
Recently,
adventures, something?
Certain questions have been occupying my mind. Questions about the nature of life and creation. However, I feel that rushing into a discussion with you on these topics before my ideas on them are fully formulated will bring you far more confusion than clarity. So I will wait till my thoughts are clear in my own head before I share them with you. Until then, please forgive me. Oh, don't worry about it. A chance like this to gather around the fire and chat into the night is a rare and precious one for me. I won't participate in the conversation much. It's just a habit of mine. But please know that I am enjoying the atmosphere all the same.
I feel that.
Of course, I'm happy to continue chatting with you if you'd like. It's almost ready now. Traveler, please light the campfire and gather
I like
everyone
how at the
for
beginning
dinner.
of the conversation he's like, "Oh, it's gonna be quite some time," and then we ask him again. It's like, "Oh, it's almost ready." Like, was he cooking while we're talking?
Dinner's ready!
A nice bowl of stew.
Food's ready, everyone! Come on, let's eat!
I made a few dishes based on some popular Mondstadt recipes. This is no good hunter, but there should be enough to go around. Please, help yourselves.
Wow, smells great. Don't mind if I do.
Wait, don't steal all the fried vegetables. Leave some for me. Hey!
Well, at least Eula knows the importance of vegetables in your
Paimon's full.
too modest. These dishes are as
You
good
wouldn't
as
question
anything
anything else he
you'd find
does.
in a top
True.
restaurant. Are all alchemists so good at cooking?
You may be onto something there.
Right? Paimon thinks so too. It's his lab manner that gives it away. The kind of guy who holds a potion bottle as steady as a rock isn't the kind of guy who's gonna be slapdash with his salt and pepper.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, he likes a compliment. And then a rather awkward moment of silence.
I'm so sleepy after all that food.
Man, if only we had the power to just knock out that easily.
Did Bennett fall asleep sitting up? He must be totally wiped out.
I'm gonna tell you now, Bennett, that's not a good posture, man. You're gonna be a hunchback at that rate.
The way he's sleeping is so alert. I'm impressed.
Well, I guess he's at the ready.
He seems to be in a deep sleep. Ooh, Paimon wonders if he sleep talks.
Oh no, Dad, no apples for me. I want sticky honey roast and fisherman's toast.
Sticky honey roast. That's your favorite, isn't it, Amber?
Sure is. Give me a sticky honey roast from Good Hunter any day. I used to take Eula to Good Hunter a lot back when we first met. Before long, Sarah would start cooking our usual orders as soon as she saw us coming. She said we ordered the same thing so often that it was practically muscle memory by that point. She also said that if everyone in Mondstadt ordered like we do, her job would be so much easier. All she'd have to do is memorize everyone's favorites. Always eating together. Aww, it's nice that you two are so close. The Traveler and Paimon always eat together too. It's a sure sign of true friendship.
Two people simply sharing a meal says nothing either way about the relationship between them.
That depends if it's a one-off meal or a regular occurrence.
Aha! Paimon just noticed something. Whenever Eula doesn't want to admit to something, she raises her chin or puts her hands on her hips. You've all picked up on that. Didn't know Eula's tells were so easy to spot.
We are done here, yes? I am free to go, am I not? Then please excuse me. I have a frozen lake I need to be at.
You're going for an ice bath at this time of night? Wait up! Don't go without me!
I thought you wanted to get some sleep. So maybe you should stay here and rest.
No, I should come with you. It's late, and it's dark, and you're not good with directions like I am. Come on, let's go together.
Ah, yes, another moment. And I'm still losing frames. Man, I don't know if I want to restart. I probably want to restart, but at the same time, I don't want to chop up the
An ice bath?
VOD.
Whew. Rather them than Paimon.
Also, thanks for the picture.
So much roast meat. Oh, hey Dad. I'm doing alright. A leader of my own adventure team now.
Wow. Bennett really is a sleep talker. Okay, looks like we got some downtime now.
Alright, you two. Time to paint.
Oh, he's already ready for it.
Have you decided what to paint?
Like you even need to ask. It's obviously going to be Paimon.
Oh, alright, let's see what mine's gonna end up like.
But we should move elsewhere. We're likely to disturb Bennett's sleep if we stay here, so let's go outside.
Does painting make that much of a racket?
Alright, grab your easel, paper, brushes, and paints. Don't leave anything behind.
Sleeping soundly with his eyes tightly shut.
Hey, Paimon, no, don't touch that.
What the heck?
Don't touch that mechanism or you'll fall down. Ugh, well, never mind.
Once again, making a mockery of Paimon's ability to float, but still falling.
What the heck is this guy dreaming about?
But nevertheless, let us move. I wonder it's because of my resources. Quick task manager
What's going
check.
here?
Could be a memory thing. I don't know. Hopefully we can get through the rest of this fine. That's probably not gonna happen.
Elegant pose for your artistic reference.
Is that really the pose you want to take?
Hey, what's that look for? Cut the attitude and start putting your perfect Paimon down on the page. You better take this seriously, because this is going on Paimon's wall.
Confidence is a good thing. Those to whom it is endowed do well to flaunt it. I'm looking forward to the finished piece.
Alright, let's begin. But this is quite the view though.
Alright, let's start with the head. Now, in your mind's eye, what is written on Paimon's face?
Alright, so I think I already had a predetermined choice I want to see, so I'm gonna go with this one.
Huh? Is that how Paimon really looks to you?
Oh, she didn't like that.
Okay, forget it. We can come back to that. Let's move on to the body. Come on, paint what you see when you look at Paimon.
I don't know if pet's the right word, but
Paimon's starting to feel like this is not going to turn out so great. Now Paimon's getting nervous.
alright, well, let's see what we got.
Let me see. Let Paimon see.
Oh, we got this one.
What is this?
I don't know, I like it.
Why you... How could... Paimon is lost for words. The brushwork is smooth and the composition seems professional quality. You had no problems there. So what the heck happened with the face, huh? Explain that stupid expression! Explain it!
Professional, huh?
Smooth.
I don't know about that.
Professional quality.
And those eyes! Those boring, lifeless eyes! Where's the soul?
Traveler? Have you previously received any education in the fine arts?
Not gonna lie, I was really hoping this would have been like a bit of an insight to the traveler's previous life, but I got not. Art comes with the heart.
What? You pour your heart on the page and this is what comes out?
And Paimon's really giving us down the beating.
Special, huh? You seriously think special is supposed to look this ugly?
Damn, Paimon's really like
Convinced.
really shitting on us.
But Paimon is struggling to come up with a comeback.
Fascinating. Paimon, if this is not to your liking, I can make a few amendments. Traveler, what do you think?
They say make some amendments, but there's nothing that's gonna remain out of our original artwork.
Alright then. Paimon, is this better?
Okay, I know that you get to keep this painting after this part of the event, but not gonna lie, I would have liked to keep our original painting.
It's a total ground up overhaul, that's what it is! It's so pretty! Is that really what Paimon looks like?
Adding flourish to the finished piece is an essential component of what makes art... art. This is not to say that you differ from the painting on
How
a
beta
fundamental
wrecked it.
level. Rather, the real you and the you in the painting present two different styles of beauty. You remain the core reference point for the painting. So, Paimon, you can put your misgivings aside and hang this painting wherever you like.
Yeah, trial by fire literally we got roasted to all hell.
Wow!
flourish here and there, you should be thanking the traveler.
We know he's being modest about it.
Ground up overhaul is more or less an accurate description.
The more Paimon looks at it, the more she likes it. Great! Paimon has a portrait painting! Paimon's gonna show this off to everyone!
It's nothing. I can paint you next time, if you'd like. You can hang it in your home as a souvenir. I rarely entertain so many guests.
Oh, what the heck?
Camp.
Why did the background get so blurry?
It's lively. A little noisy, even. But I don't dislike it. Liveliness is a rare thing here on Dragonspine.
It's a new day! Let's go meet up with everyone!
I like how we're in the camp but we're still freezing. Yeah, it's actually kind of high quality. Oh, not that. Try to get. Okay, well, it just wants me to zoom in on Zhongli. Okay, never mind.
Hey, good morning!
I slept great last night. How about you guys? All rested up?
I'm fine, as usual.
The path down the mountain is easier to follow in the daylight. Let's take this chance to head down to the base camp.
Let's go! If we make good time, maybe we can all get lunch together.
Cutscene time, Paul.
I flipped another insignia just outside the camp. Wrong again.
So your bad luck is all used up. We'll be down the mountain in no time.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Today's the day.
Oh no! Avalanche!
Traveler, Paimon, are you alright? Are you hurt?
Not gonna lie, there are several things that bother me about that cutscene. Like, I don't know why Bennett just didn't run with them, but instead like fumbled backwards. But I guess it's like one of those like fight or flight responses, and he chose to freeze and tumble backwards.
Paimon's fine.
Yeah, that's true. We were the farthest away from it. We should be asking you that.
That's good. My arm got a little scratched up, but it's nothing serious.
I'm okay, but I don't see the other two. I'm afraid the avalanche may have pushed them off the cliff.
They fell down? They'll be okay though, right?
I think they're both robust enough to survive the fall. But if the falling debris knocked them unconscious, and they're lying there in the freezing cold, we have to get down there and rescue them, immediately.
Okay, let's move. Hang in there, guys.
Okay, I know how we were walking this way, but there's like we were walking towards the dead end. What, were we gonna scale down afterwards or what? Honestly, I don't even remember how this place looked like before the avalanche, to be honest. Did we jump too low? You jump higher? Actually, don't know where we're supposed to be looking.
Bennett, are you okay? Shout if you can hear me. Bennett!
A voice! Over there!
Bennett, is that you?
Guys, I'm over here.
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
Let me check. I'm a little dizzy, but I'm not in any pain. I don't think I'm injured.
Thank goodness. Scared the life out of me.
If you're dizzy, sit and rest for a while.
It's fine, really. This kind of thing happens all the time. I'll be fine. Thank you. Wait, where's Albedo? Isn't he with you guys?
We thought he fell off the cliff with you. He still hasn't shown up?
We found Bennett here, so Albedo can't be far away. Keep searching this area.
Got it.
Alright, and now we go down. I think we go down anyway. Let me just quickly heal though, because I don't want the ice to keep showing up in all these cutscenes.
No response. Not here either. Let's check with the others.
You will.
Well, any sign of him?
Not a trace.
Nothing from me either.
Strange. We didn't have any luck either. Where could he have gone?
Everyone!
Ah, yes. There he is. Totally not
Are
suspicious or anything.
Nothing serious.
Okay, everyone accounted for.
Guys, I think it's gotta be because of me. The avalanche only happened because I'm here.
Oh, not the self-blame
Guess
again. Come on.
flipping a treasure hoarder insignia isn't gonna change my luck after all. No wonder no one wants to go adventuring with me. I'm so sorry.
Don't say that. I'm hardly the lucky type myself, so I'm not about to go blaming every little thing that goes wrong on you.
Exactly. Besides, Dragonspine is a dangerous place. Avalanches literally come with the territory. Bad luck has nothing to do with it, okay? Traveler, what's wrong? Your face looks... Oh no, did you get hit on the head?
We're in 5-head mode.
Here.
Everyone, the incident is behind us now. We should keep moving.
Why do I feel that Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used to be? I hope it's just my imagination. Our top priority now is to get off the mountain and regroup with the adventurers. Whatever further dangers this mountain has to throw at us, we must face them together.
Agreed. Guys, keep your eyes peeled and watch your step. Careful does it. We've been heading in the right direction for a good length of time now. We must be getting close. I can feel it. Victory is in sight! Hooray! As soon as we get to base camp, Paimon wants a bowl of hot soup and some barbecued meat.
I hope we can all get there safely. No more incidents, please.
Oh yeah, our eyes meet. We know what's up.
Hey, what's on your mind? You seem a little distracted. Something's up, isn't it? Are you hungry? Cold? Shall Paimon hug your head to warm you up?
Not gonna lie, that seems like a very cute like fan art thing.
I don't think I've spent so much time on Dragonspine before. It sure is cold, but the view is amazing.
I'm pretty sure there probably is fan art of like Paimon being piggybacked or like being shoulder carried.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. What did you say?
I was just thinking, whenever I've met up with you at Dragonspine in the past, we always stick to the same few spots. It's much more vast and beautiful here than I realized. If it were a little warmer and a little safer, I bet this place would be bustling with visitors.
Yes, the sixth sense.
I agree. People are put off by the cold and have an aversion to danger. They don't realize that there is much to explore beneath the icy exterior, if you were willing to spend the time and energy. Albedo, is this the way down?
Yes.
I think there are
Yes,
several routes in this
deadpan
area.
face.
Does the path fork off here? It looks like it does. but maybe it doesn't. My head's still a little fuzzy from the impact.
From the Genshin
I'm kinda
impact?
dizzy
Okay, let me
too.
stop.
I keep thinking things are swaying a little. Maybe I'm just hungry.
Either path will work for us. The smaller trail is less worn and harder to see, but it's also shorter. Since everyone is weary, I suggest we take the shortcut. Follow me.
We're just playing along for now, it seems.
Wait. Bennett and Amber don't look well.
I was like, what the heck is this long pause?
Can we take a break? We can continue once their conditions have improved.
Ugh. Now that you mention it.
Huh?
You hit your head earlier, didn't you?
Oh, you noticed. Are you sure it's worth holding everyone up over a...
Yes, head injuries are nothing to laugh at.
No problem at all! Health and safety always come first! Okay, sorry for this. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
He's not liking the change of pace. Okay, so instead of cutting across, we're here. Instead of cutting across here and quickly crossing the water to get back to like the outskirts, we're just going along this trail to reach here, which would have taken just as long as to get here. I'm surprised no one's like pointed this out.
Drinking some water can help with the dizziness. Oh, and lying flat on your back helps too.
Thank you, Bennett. Seems like you really know your stuff.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Bennett, weren't you feeling dizzy too? Stop pushing yourselves, both of you. Get some rest. We'll continue when you've gathered your energy.
Yula might come off as a little frosty, but she takes caring for her friends super seriously, more than anyone else I know. Every time I see that look on her face, I'm just like, ah, stop staring at me.
I see what you're up to. Don't think I don't know.
Traveler, I know what that look means. What's on your mind? Maybe seasoned veterans have an instinct for it. I sense it too. Something seems to have changed, but I can't confirm for sure. It could be difficult to verify. It might be imprudent to speculate out loud, but I believe you know what I am referring to.
Ah yes, the evil villain laugh.
I think... you...
Alright, here it is. Finally. I always keep forgetting that the cutscene audios are so much louder. I really wonder what's gonna happen if that thing managed to blow up.
It's not over yet.
Wow.
Brace yourselves. This'll be a challenge.
Alright, let's see how
Stay back! I'm going to cut the speed down to size!
this boss is. Pick up the flower. Oh.
Stabilize.
Pick up the essence to prevent its shield from regenerating.
Gather.
Okay, so I'm guessing they suck it in, so it regenerates the shield. Alright, now what? Wait, it's in the air now. How am I supposed to? What?
Solidify.
Oh. Oh, shield down. It shrinks. And now I blow it up. Okay. I don't know if the actual event boss is gonna be harder. Well, I'm just gonna hope that the requirements to get all the rewards isn't gonna be tedious.
Is everyone alright?
We're fine. But can you please tell us what's going on? I don't understand.
I take it this monster is whom I had the pleasure of meeting last time.
Correct. As you might have guessed, this is a mutated whopper flower. An extremely rare kind.
But can whopper flowers turn into humans?
Not typically, but conditions on Dragonspine are far from typical. Perhaps the dragon's blood seeped into the land. Then
Less than 20
dispersed to the
minutes?
monsters
Alright,
from
that's
all
good to
the
know.
ley-lines,
Because I remember the
accelerating their rate of mutation.
How could
the
that
Cryo
happen?
Regespine event
This
from
mountain
the
is
last
home to the
Dragonspine
remains
event
of Durin,
took
the venomous dragon.
what felt like forever.
If there is anywhere in the world one might expect life to do unfathomable things, it would most likely be here. Durin was an artificially created life form. Its existence is nothing short of a miracle, and proof of countless possibilities. In other words, this mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries. A vast and terrifying hotbed of possibilities.
The avalanche. It must have been the work of this imposter.
Agreed. All the other troubles you faced on the way down could also have been its handiwork. My guess is that it was targeting everyone that I've had contact with.
Right, I forgot all about that.
It's not inconceivable.
But what was its purpose? Was it just trying to get rid of us?
I have a preliminary hypothesis on this. Whopper flowers are masters of mimicry, and those we encounter in the wild often appear in the vicinity of the plants they impersonate. In other words, the whopper flower likely has an instinct to replicate and replace. As a plant, it will disguise itself as another plant and infiltrate the group, hiding among them for cover. The plant being imitated has no way to detect or fight back against this behavior. But when it disguises itself as a human,
It wanted to replace you and infiltrate our group?
yes, maybe it created the avalanche to get rid of us. I predicted this eventuality, so I availed myself of the avalanche to hide and lure it out. It was watching us the whole time, and when it saw that I had disappeared, its instinct was to take my place. At that point, its disguise was complete, and its next move was to hunt its prey.
Yes, that's exactly how whopper flowers operate.
So when it approached and attacked Joel, what was that? A trial run?
Perhaps. Or maybe it enjoyed posing as a human, and wanted to experience what it felt like to be human.
We're fortunate to have discovered it in time. I think the Traveler was the first person other than Albedo to notice something was wrong.
Traveler, how could you tell the real me and my imposter apart?
I wanna know
It's
too.
called
I had no idea
being
the other kid was
observant,
an
maybe.
imposter. They looked exactly the same to me.
I see. It Goes to show how difficult it is to impersonate a human. This mutant whopper flower tried its best to replicate the original exactly, but still managed to miss some details.
Unbelievable. To think that Dragonspine creates such terrifying possibilities.
Yes, get that head working.
Anyway, at least we won in the end. It looks like my method did work after all. I used up all the bad luck, and the good luck finally came through.
About that. If you're referring to having fallen down the mountain and avoided injury, well, that's because I was secretly protecting you.
With the power of alchemy,
Huh?
alchemy solves everything.
Well, that still counts as good luck to me.
Yes, that's not an unreasonable way of looking at it. Okay. We've been delayed long enough. Time to move on.
Yeah, let's go!
And then we speed travel all the way to the end. And we're back. Yay.
Woohoo! I'm back!
Cyrus doesn't seem to be here. He must have headed up the mountain. Let's wait for him here.
Amber, are you feeling better?
Yep, all good now. Nothing to worry about.
I don't know what I'd do without you guys. If not for you, I'd probably still be locked up in that cage. I really want to thank you all properly, but I can't think how at the moment.
Huh? You must be pretty used to being on the receiving end of people's kindness by now, though, surely. You probably need it often enough given your situation.
Come on, don't put it like that. Sure, plenty of people have shown me kindness before, but that doesn't mean I will ever take it for granted. No matter how many times people help me out in life, I will never forget any of them.
Well, instead of repaying those who helped you, perhaps you could help others yourself. Everyone meets others in need from time to time. By choosing to be there for them, you're passing the kindness you received onto others.
Yep, you're right. That's what I've always tried to do, and will always continue to do. Right. And when Cyrus gets back, I'll find some way to help him out too.
This has been quite an eventful day.
Yeah, it has. It's really hit me how tired I am now that I've started to relax.
I need to rest. Everyone, please excuse me for a while.
Yeah, I need to get some water and maybe a piece of fruit. Once I'm rested up, I need to get back to being an instructor again. Well, it looks like the curse of the mountaineers who couldn't get off the mountain is finally broken. Feels like an action-packed chapter has come to a close. Shall we find somewhere to rest and chat too?
Why not? Then please, come with me.
Yep, some
You
alone
said
time with the
something
boys.
too, didn't you? Then let's go.
Huh? Are you going back to your camp again? Paimon thought maybe we could talk here. Okay. Might as well come with you.
Good. Shall we set off right away? Sorry for bringing you back here once again. Some topics are best discussed in private.
Is this about the imposter?
That's right. I have to say, Traveler, I'm very surprised you noticed the difference between me and the imposter.
Yes, the low quality star.
Perhaps it's where it all began.
Ooh, sounds like the beginning of a big story. Keep going.
Well, I can't deny that what I'm about to say does sound like something from a children's storybook. So, what do you think this diamond-shaped mark means?
A tattoo? A crest? Something else?
No, Consider it a birthmark. Have you ever seen an intricate glass ornament and wondered how it was made? Well, one method for crafting with glass is a technique known as glass blowing. Glass blowing is not a widely known art in Teyvat. For this reason, glassware made in this way is usually very expensive. As the name implies, glass blowing involves blowing air into a hole, much like blowing up a balloon. This type of glassware is known for having a pontal mark at the point where the blowpipe was inserted, where the hole was sealed at the very end. This mark is a sign that the item was crafted by a human hand.
Sounds kind of amazing.
It is a wondrous and beautiful art form. Alice says that these marks are seen as proof of the maker's fine handiwork, the only flaw in an otherwise perfect work of art. My mark is something similar to this. The difference between synthetic and natural life lies in the directional flow of the life force. The energy of a natural life form flows out from within. That's why flower buds bloom and curled leaves unfold. And it's the very reason we watch and wonder at blossoming flowers. Creating life artificially, on the other hand, involves, to a certain extent, the introduction of an external source of energy into the embryonic life form. When the hole where the life force was infused is sealed at the end, it leaves a mark not dissimilar to the pontal mark in blown glasswares. The alchemical substance drips and spreads out in all directions, resulting in this rather ingenious diamond shape.
Wow! So that's where it came from.
This mark is a sign of my artificial origins, and proof of my imperfection as a human. I presume that the impostor intentionally avoided replicating this mark, so as not to become less than perfect himself.
Yeah, that's true. This is like heavy
You
deeds.
are fundamentally different from other people. I have few qualms about sharing my secrets with you. Just as Paimon said, it all sounds like a story. Even if you were to tell anyone else, they would regard it as nothing more than a tall tale. The transcendent and miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire. They pursue the everyday, the ordinary, to a far greater extent than I would have ever imagined. People like to believe that those who are thoroughly different from themselves could only ever exist in stories. It makes things much easier. Or, in other words, all the unfathomable things we've seen recently would make good material for a novel. I have friends who write novels. If they wrote this story, it'd probably be even more complex.
Making up stories is easy. Even Paimon can do that.
Oh, I didn't know you had that kind of talent.
Paimon's the best guide in Teyvat. Making up stories is a piece of cake.
In that case, how about we have a storytelling contest? We can base our stories on the events of the last few days.
Sounds great. But we still have to help out the Adventurers Guild.
I understand. Creativity is something that cannot be rushed. Take your time, and come back when you have found some inspiration. We'll see whose story is more compelling.
Deal! Okay, we'll regroup with the Adventurers Guild for now.
Sure.
Alright, time for the other amazing cutscene.
My story. Yes, I should have known. Master's failed specimen in the dragon's belly. This is where the story truly begins. If we switched places, if you were the survivor, then as the abandoned experiment, the failure of the primordial human project, I'd want to replace you too. I would replicate your appearance, study your alchemy, and create miraculous life forms to divert your attention. I would wait for the right moment, then dispose of you in the Traveler, the sole person to have known your secret. And then, I could finally experience the joy of being brought into the world.
I wonder if someone's made this into a screensaver yet. And we get another nice. I don't know. The music really made the cutscene all the more like sad. Yes. Alright, but let's see. What do we need to do? Destroy all the fruits. Defeat the Fellflower. Activate snowball attacks. Use the fruits to interrupt the attack, and then defeat the flower. I'm guessing. Defeat 4 monsters created by the fruits. Defeat the Fellflower without absorbing any essence. Being hit by its subterranean attack. Without being hit by the fruits. Okay, I have no idea what half of that stuff means, but it sounds like I need to do it more than once.
Paimon's story is finished. Let's go see Albedo again.
Okay, we'll do that after we catch up with the
Really
this.
easy to hide and weather.
Oh, what the heck? Why is everyone so low? Did I really take that much damage? Do I just keep doing this until I beat it, or should I just do it once? I don't know. We'll see how this goes.
Stabilize.
Shadows of fate. Can't catch me. Let me scry.
Gather.
Nope. Okay, picked up one. That was a lot faster than I thought. Oh right, I forgot the plant like can like drain your HP. Uh-oh.
This is order.
Do I actually have to run a healer for this?
Stabilize.
How do I stop the snowball attacks?
Away I go. Fate is upon
Alright, let's just hope I don't die right away. Okay, that was a bit scary. Now, how much of it did I actually complete? Oh, whoops. Alright, let's quickly heal up, and then we'll figure out a different team count for this. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, so what did we complete from that? Rise of the Fellflower. Destroy all the fruits. Interrupt attack while being hit by subterranean attack. Defeat 4 monsters created by the fruits. Without absorbing arcane essence. Okay, I messed up on that.
Silly Billy.
Without being hit by the fruits. Hammer strikes. I don't know what that is, but what I'm getting from that is a actually no wait. Chat. Different part. Okay, so basically to do that fight again, make sure I pick up the essence. Why can't I switch? To the rest of my parties. Oh, I might not. Oh, I'm still in co-op mode. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Time to switch. So let me actually. build this too. I want this to go.
This is how it must be.
So keep yelling me
Sure.
for tanking this.
Send one, send them all.
Okay, now we throw Bennett on
Gonna be epic.
so we have a safety heal. Alright, I think at most, maybe 2 more boss fights should be enough to complete the challenges. That's maybe being a bit optimistic. I'm sure I'm about to screw up. Okay, so just to make sure. Collect all the essence. Defeat monsters created by the fruit, so I gotta purposely not destroy them. And then I need to dodge the hammer strike. Gotta dodge.
Solidify.
Delve into destiny. Get out of here.
Oh, is that the attack? Oh, I got hit by that. Alright, I messed up on that. Okay, I can at least complete this one, I'm sure.
Stabilize. Solidify.
Shadows of fate.
Free. Okay, it just seems to be one that time.
Light it up. Delve into destiny. Written in the stars. Going in.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Shadows of fate.
Okay, I saw one monster got created, so I had to stall for a long time, huh? So I have an idea what the hammer attacks are now. It's literally just the plants falling out. Oh, okay, that stacks up, alright. So just make sure to kill the guys when they spawn. What's the battle pass goal for? Alright, so I basically need to beat this a few more times. Alright, I gotta be careful. Alright, let me start generating some orbs. What happens if I don't destroy these?
Solidify.
Okay, they start making monsters, I believe.
Let me scry.
Adventure time.
Stabilize.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Delve into destiny.
Stabilize.
Okay, so that's one enemy. Oh. Where's the other one? Please, my stamina.
Gather.
Let's light it up. Off we go. Everybody stand back. Decided by destiny.
This is order. Solidify.
Man, imagine having to stall a fight so you can complete these.
Adventure time.
dodge.
Shadows of let me scry.
Solidify!
I think I only killed 2 enemies that time, so I think I still need... Yep, one more enemy. And I don't know how many more times, but still need to keep fighting to get the battle pass part done, so... Let's keep moving. Also, thank you, Emma.
Shadows of fate.
Come on.
Teamwork is strength. Delve into death. Let's light it up.
Okay, let me leave the fruit alone. I need it to spawn enemies. Oh no, it's on the opposite side, please!
Get out of here.
If I hit a few times, will it...
Stabilize!
Okay, it didn't spawn the enemy. I need to hit the floor.
Shadows of fate. Everybody stand back. Delve into destiny.
Ah, that's one enemy.
Time to go.
There you go.
Solidify!
Shadows of fate.
Where's the plant? Oh.
Let me scry.
I think we can destroy the fruit now, we should be fine.
Going in.
I will have order.
Fate is upon you.
Alright. And I think that makes it done for all the challenges now. Okay. That's the last challenge. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay, now the question is how much more until this? Okay, so I think I need to fight the boss one more time. How much more for the shop? So we got our crown. The last 2 upgrades.
Toodaloo.
500. Alright, so it looks like we're actually going to be here for quite a bit. Yes, go Hu Tao go. Putting in the work. Now I no longer have to stall, so now I can just do what I want.
Delve into destiny. Get out of here. Shadows of fate. Let's light it up.
That should be the last one.
Written in the stars.
Alright, how many times do we get? Or how much do we get from each fight? 300? So I need to fight this 2 more times now? Oh, Ben is almost dead. Hold on a second.
Let me scry. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Let's heal up the team.
Stabilize.
Off we go. Shadows of fate.
Not to really make me go all the way to the edges. Eek.
Everybody stand back.
Drop down a quick heal.
Destiny. Decided by destiny.
Stabilize.
Wishing he had Johnny. He'll come back eventually. Soon, maybe. Copium. I don't know.
Let me scry.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he'll get one rerun before Sumeru comes out. Unless that's like really hopeful wishing on my end.
Gather.
Wow, that's a lot of instances.
Stabilize.
Shadows of fate. Yeah, let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let me scry. Fate is upon you. Higher, higher, can't fight fire. Phew.
You lost both 50-50s? Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I'm hoping for your sake you have enough Primo Gems to guarantee this time, or you already have your 50-50 and you have the willpower to hold out. Oh crap. I'll go to sword. Sword. He has. Oh, we're finding our.
Boats are made for transferring commodities.
Alright,
back
now
and
I should have
forth,
enough to buy at the shop.
and those that come across Lure tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Yep, perfect. Oh, you're also hoping. Are you also gonna get Edo? Well, that's just a way. Too much in one bucket, I suppose. Alright, so before we start the next part, now that we actually have Cinnabar Spindle, we can finally max refine it. Special refinement, silver substance shining with an otherworldly light. That is a deadly corrosive poison to things of this world.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Wait, how can you buy out the shop without getting out the reward? Or you mean like the optional stuff? But I think you need to do everything. Or you mean like you fought the boss enough times to get that currency and not getting the currency from the side stuff, I'm guessing. Time to level up this. Level up this baby. Alright, so let me see. Okay, so the sword.
This wine tastes the same as I remember.
Sword looks like this. I want to see how it looks like when it's refined.
There are those
It's
who
glowing
share
it.
the memory.
A lot more white and glowing in the middle. Watching all my crystals get depleted. Not like this. A beautiful and lovely weapon. I would put it on Albedo, but to be honest, like, I'm still depending on the Harbinger of Dawn just because without it, his stats go pretty bad.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I.
Okay, Sean, yeah, fair enough. Sorry. Hopefully one day, when I get good enough artifacts that his crit rate doesn't need the Harbinger of Dawn, I can switch off. Because I do want to give Albedo his sword. As of right now, it's like, stats aren't looking too good. I don't mind the crit damage going down, but I need the crit rate. I think, right? What's Albedo's stats? Let me look at it now. Mr. Albedo. Yeah, he's 45 crit rate without the sword. So if I put on the sword, his crit rate goes down to 70, and his crit rate's pretty low. So I would need to give him better crit rate stuff.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
I can move around some artifacts. I don't know if I want to build my Albedo right now, because if I really want to build him, I would work on my next I would work on the new artifact domain, but I think I'm just gonna do some copium. Or not really copium, but like a somewhat scuffed build.
Traveler, Paimon.
Who do I
I
main?
suppose your
I
sword is
main
ready.
Utao and Eula.
How about you? Do you need some more time?
No need. I am also ready to tell my story.
Paimon calls dibs. Paimon first!
Please, go ahead.
Okay, here goes. Once upon a
I think
time,
between
there
Eula
was an
and
evil
Utao,
king
I've invested
who
more
went
into
into the
Utao,
mountains
but
and did a
somehow
crazy
Eula still has the better stats just because her
experiment on
artifacts are like so much better.
transform their appearance.
You mean Diluc and
To the
Child?
god of pain and
I have fun with
suffering,
Diluc. I don't
the
have a Child,
wildflowers finally took on a human
but
form.
Child
Then
has his
they stood
perks.
by the side of the mountain
It's just
and waited
unfortunate
for
that
unsuspecting
there's other characters I
outcasts.
prioritized.
To whoever spoke to them, they would ask them questions such as, "Who am I? Who are you?" If the bypasser got the wrong answer, the last sound they'd make would be a yelp before the whopper flower ate them alive in one bite.
Ooh, truly frightening.
Albedo does not seem immune.
What the? You two aren't scared at all! Don't go nitpicking, okay? If you didn't like the story, go write your own!
After the Whopper Flower eats someone, they return to the person.
In other words, the Whopper flowers would ambush and then completely replace their victims.
And then what? Go back to where the person lives? Enter their home? Eat their whole family?
And I guess that's a terrifying food for thought, I guess you could say.
Everyone who's scared by it.
It's a good story. Oh, may I write it down? I may bring it up in future conversations.
What for? Just to scare people with?
Yes,
You've got a real mean streak, Albedo.
mine is a little longer than yours. It starts with an alchemist. A great alchemist once created Subject 1. Subject 1 was her proudest achievement, and successfully blended into human society. No one ever would have thought that this friend of theirs was in fact a synthetic human. However, unbeknownst to Subject 1, the alchemist had tried the same experiment many times before he had come into being. Some of the rejects from failed experiments had been discarded, but had not died. Subject 2 was one such failed experiment. He was swallowed by a great dragon that came to rest upon a snow-swept mountain. Many years later, he was resurrected by the dragon's mysterious
Not gonna lie, I would
power.
have loved to seen like those animated flashbacks with this story being. And I could say the same thing. I'm also procrastinating on my assignment, but I need to sit down and finish the event. So
He
here
saw
I
all
am.
kinds of people on the mountain, including Subject 1, who had somehow miraculously blended in among them. Never in Subject 2's wildest imagination had he thought it possible for experimental life forms such as they to deceive everyone so successfully. He saw the way humans accepted Subject 1 as a friend, witnessed their affection as they addressed him by name. This was what Subject 2 wanted. Now, all that Subject 2 desired was to replace Subject 1 and take the joy of his existence for himself.
This is giving Paimon the chills. So scary.
Subject 2 began to unfold his plan. He stole Subject 1's books and notes, and studied all that Subject 1 had learned from the alchemist. Subject 2 was highly intelligent, and he learned quickly. He changed his face into an exact replica of Subject 1's face. Then, he found a plant with mimicry capabilities, and transformed it using dragon blood and alchemy. And so, not only did Subject 2 transform his own appearance to perfectly match that of Subject 1, he also created a third entity, Subject 3.
What? There's 3 of them now?
But Subject 2 wanted to become a perfected human. So, he erased a mark on both his and Subject 3's necks. For these marks were symbols of imperfection. In my view, it was probably a subconscious act, an instinct. He so desperately craved to become a perfect human being that he forgot something. Human beings are defined by their flaws. Subject 2's plan was meticulously crafted. Subject 3 would draw Subject 1's attention. After Subject 1 disposed of Subject 3, he would assume the threat had now disappeared and would let his guard down. The next moment that Subject 1 was alone, Subject 2 would make his move. He would eliminate Subject 1 and become the only one remaining. He would secretly replace the Subject 1 of everyone's memories and inherit his identity, residence, clothing, sword, name, and friends. People would have no idea that the individual they knew had become somebody else from one day to the next.
It's quite a terrifying thought.
This is way too scary. Paimon's never gonna be able to trust anyone again.
But just before Subject 2 could carry out his plan, a unique stranger entered the mix. Subject 2 tried to make contact with this person, but found that they could somehow sense he was different from Subject 1. What's wrong? Are you scared?
No, I am quite intrigued.
What happened to the stranger?
He became a new stage in Subject 2's plan. One more person that Subject 2 had to dispose of. It's as if there were 3 identical roses in a garden. Only one of the 3 was a fine specimen, while the other 2 were defective specimens that bore poisonous thorns. In all the world, only the gardener who tended to them could tell which was the good specimen. People do not like poisonous plants. Only a perfect rose can fetch a high price. If the inferior specimens wanted to conceal the fact of their worthlessness, they would have to take the gardener out of the picture, using their poisonous thorns. This is exactly what Subject 2 was thinking. So, he hid in the shadows and waited patiently. Maybe soon, he would get his chance to become truly human.
That was intense! So what happened after that? Did Subject 2's plan succeed? Paimon can't bear thinking about it!
Fortunately, Meta is just a story. And even in this story, Subject 2 did not succeed. But you can never let your guard down on Dragonspine.
And this is
Monsters
the giveaway.
mutated with Durin's power and blood are also creatures of Rhine-Daughter, just like me. You must beware of all such creatures. I'm glad to hear that.
Yes, we're friends, not
It's
food.
okay. I know what I am. You and I are both different, so there is no need for me to hide the truth from you. The only thing is that sometimes, when I think about how mighty the power of alchemy is, I feel so small. As beings who set foot in this world, how arrogant are we in desiring to control our destiny, and in desiring to create? Is creation an arrogant act, traveler? If not, why do we call the ones that created us and control us gods? If it is, then what qualifies us to call ourselves creators? How far must we take our reverence and respect, and what purpose does it serve? Nothing special, but whenever I think about it, I feel a twinge of grief.
A part of you.
Poor Albedo. Hello? Traveler, are you here? Hey, is that Amber?
Thought we might find you here.
We're here to deliver a message from Cyrus. There's gonna be a big event down at the base camp, and they want you there too, Traveler.
Winter camp is nearing its end. Apparently, even provisional instructors are required to attend.
Looks like we need to go, Albedo. Bye for now.
Then I won't keep you. I have some things to attend to here, so forgive me for not seeing you down.
Don't worry about it. There have been no issues getting up and down the mountain recently.
Is everyone ready? Let's not keep them waiting.
Alright, off we go.
Go ahead. You're one of their instructors, no?
I do love me some Albedo. Some chicken Alfredo.
Huh? Who is this guy?
I just wish that he's more, I don't know. I don't know, after this event, I'm like more tempted to use him, but I just need to find a place to throw him into, because as of right now, it's like, I just need to find a place to be able to use him, I suppose.
Allow me to introduce Yozerf. He's Joel's father.
Dad, this is that traveler I was telling you about. The traveler's helped me out loads in the past, and this time, we even built a snowman together.
Joel has told me everything about you. I can't thank you enough.
Wow, this is amazing! Wait a second. Why is Cyrus discreetly wiping tears away? And what is Pallid doing here?
I mean, it's a wholesome moment.
Pallid is the hero of the hour this time. Go on, Pallid. Tell us what happened in your own words.
Okay. The weather was fine on that fateful day, and I had a feeling that Lady Luck was smiling down on me. So I trusted my gut and set off to explore somewhere new, somewhere dangerous. Because where there is great danger, there is also great treasure.
Why does this sound so hard to believe?
But I had only been away from the group for
I mean,
a short
he
while.
was fatherless for
Fell down a slope and
X amount of time,
Uh-oh.
but not anymore, I suppose.
Did my bad luck rub off on him when we ran into each other on the mountain?
The place I fell to was somewhere I didn't recognize, and I'd sustained a few injuries. I remember thinking to myself, this is the worst luck I've ever had in my whole life. Then I met Yoserv. He'd heard the sound of me falling and came out to see what was going on.
Huh? Wow! So it was completely by chance then!
I thought he must have been
I
someone
mean,
from
I
the
guess for us
Adventurers
it's
Guild
been a
here for
year,
the
but like
event.
I don't know what the
But
time span
after
is
months
for
of
it in
conversation,
game.
it was clear that he
Maybe
was
several
having
months.
memory problems. He didn't even know his own name.
Still a long
The
time though.
temperature was freezing, and there was no time to deal with all that there and then. So I convinced him to come back to the camp with me and figure everything else out after we got there. We got back to the camp, ran into Joel, and the moment he saw him, he froze for a second with this completely stunned expression on his face, and then he started crying out, "Dad! Dad!" That's when Yoserv suddenly started to remember.
My memory has still not fully recovered, but Joel and his mother, they are the only ones that I will not, no, that I cannot forget.
Daddy.
Daddy's right here, Joel. Daddy's right here.
Yoserf, don't you remember anything else at all? The poor princess? Feeding the foxes?
I'm sorry. I have no recollection. Maybe it's because of the head trauma.
I wonder what happens if we didn't complete any of the side quests on Dragonspine before doing this, because those are stuff that you would only know if you'd done the side quests.
I woke up and found myself covered in blood. My things were gone, and there was nothing to indicate who I was or how I got there. I crawled into a cave and settled in for a slow recovery. After my legs and feet were a little better, my hunting skills were what kept me alive.
Dad, I was so worried about you.
No, don't cry.
I'm all right now, Joel. Oh, don't cry. Daddy's not going anywhere. I'm here to stay.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
You know what, though? I definitely think my luck got worse after running into Benin on that mountain.
I knew it. I just...
No. I just meant if it weren't for you, there's no way I ever would have run into Yoserv on a mountain this huge. Besides, we got back safely, didn't we? So don't blame yourself. Maybe sometimes miracles can only happen when you get just unlucky enough.
Ballad. When did you become such a smooth talker, huh?
Huh? Am I? I was just telling the truth.
Oh, yeah.
And why am I
I
dropping
wanna say
frames? I don't know.
thank you to the Traveler, Uncle Cyrus, Auntie Eula, and Auntie Amber. Thanks, everyone. You all helped look after me, and I will always remember it.
Aw.
But I guess I can't take the snowman with me, or it'll melt once it leaves Dragonspine. It's such a shame.
Oh, I can help with that. One moment.
I can fix that.
Eula?
Here, take this. It's powdered rime. Just add it to your snowman, and it will never melt.
And I don't know how that works, but the power of
Really?
cryo, I
That's
suppose.
awesome! You're the best, Auntie Eula! Dad, I have an unmeltable snowman!
How big is this
now!
snowman? Like, how is he gonna be able to lug it
How
around?
cool is that?
How can I ever repay you all? Thank you all. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Dad, I want to go move the snowman. Can we do it now, please?
Okay, I'll be leaving with Joel now. I'm sure I'll see you all another day.
Very well, very well. It's time for Pallid and I to have another discussion concerning his breaches of adventurer discipline.
Pepe laugh.
But
I also
Cyrus,
realized Cyrus's
I think
monocle
I
is just
finally
floating
got
in the
the
air.
right
There's no
stakes
like
this time, you
thing
know?
attaching it to his head.
See you guys.
Oh, I made this for you and Amber.
If it was like a
Think of it as a
tiny
gift.
snowman that you could hold in your hand or something, that would
Are
be
you
neat.
sure?
But
This
a whole
must
ass
be
snowman,
really
bro, you had to
important
like
to you.
put it
Come
on like a
now,
cart.
Just take it. No need to make such a fuss.
Wow. Now our snowman won't melt either. Great.
Yay, we can make it in the teapot
You're
now.
welcome. Just
I'm
take
guessing
it.
this is what we had
That's
to
all I
get.
ask.
I think we had to get for this
Amber
part,
and I
maybe.
have some business to attend to now. See you later.
See
Oh hey Christopher, have I finished it? No, I'm still stuck at Palkia. I'm conflicted. I don't know if I actually want to shiny hunt because like it's gonna take forever at this rate, especially for me because I'm not like diligent about the shiny hunting. Because like you know how people like sit down and do it for hours on end, but then there's me only doing it for like short sessions.
Maybe we should try Timaeus again. He does seem pretty eager to
It's
please
not worth
after
it. Yeah,
all.
it's probably not worth it. Just move on. Okay, yeah, now we got the stuff to make the snowman. And then I think we head back on stat now. So how's everyone been doing with the hunting? I'm guessing everyone's been doing your typical Pokemon stuff. I know Zeb has been shiny hunting and he's been getting hella lucky.
Traveler and Paimon, what can I do for you? Wait a minute. You've got that mischievous look on your face. Oh, you're not still thinking about that ridiculous juicer thing, are
It's not
you?
ridiculous, it's a nice concept.
Well, if the Traveler isn't really interested, then, yeah, maybe I'll give this one a pass. It's just the weirdest request ever.
No, but Paimon Sunsetias are gonna go to waste without it.
And the time it would take me to research something like that, I could probably pick those Sunsetias again 10 times over.
New research project, Timaeus? We meet again.
Man,
Oh, Benny, thank goodness.
I really hate this
So the
cutscene.
situation
It's
is,
like this
Paimon
event
wants a
leaves things
mischievous
kind of
looking fruit in his
open-ended, but there's
juicer,
so many things that are implied,
and
but technically
particularly
not
this.
confirmed that bars the hell out of me.
Important, that's what it is. If you can manage to invent this, we'll never have to worry about fruit going bad ever again.
That's impossible.
Turning fruit into juice is not hard, but keeping it fresh is more difficult. But if you simply want to keep the fruit from rotting, there are many ways to achieve this. Right, Traveler?
And I hate the implications of this. I didn't even say
What's
anything.
wrong? Is there something on my neck? From the look on your face, it's as if you thought I just played a practical joke on you that was in exceedingly poor taste.
Albedo, you were saying, how do you stop fruit from going bad?
Well, one way would be to bury your fruit on Dragonspine, where the snow never melts all year round.
But then Paimon won't be able to eat them.
You could always live on Dragonspine.
No, too cold for Paimon.
Or you can give the fruit to me, and I would take it to Dragonspine for you. But since you don't like the cold, you'd have to send someone else to pick them up when you want them. This is where you come in, Traveler.
I really hate this. I don't know what any of this means. There's like so many theories, and I just hate that there's no definitive answer. I mean, it's fun to speculate, but God, it eats away at me.
Buried on Dragonspine will stay fresh for much longer. However, it is also possible that the fruit will sprout and grow into fruit trees. Who knows? Maybe the next time you visit, it will have grown into an orchard. You can water the trees, add fertilizer, and when they finally bear fruit, you will have some fresh Sunsetias.
No way! Then Paimon will have to be a gardener. That's not the goal here.
don't think being a gardener is so bad.
Ah, yes, the analogy, I think is it analogies? I don't think it's analogies. It's what's the other word?
Hmm? It bothers you, does it?
Okay, I think analogy might be the word. I don't know why I thought it wasn't.
Okay, but they're just Sensetias. I think you're only so attached to them because you don't have much fruit of this quality in your possession. When someone's pockets are full and their spirit is fulfilled, they don't easily fall prey to this kind of yearning.
Really?
Alright, and that's it. Until the next time we have a we have the thing.
Dragonspine is too cold.
Oh, we need to
for
make
ordinary
another
fruit
snowman. It
trees to
seems like. I
survive.
think does that mean the one in the teapot?
But if one day Dragonspine did become home to gardens and orchards, there would be more reasons for people to visit. Perhaps a little life is the key to attracting people. Life may exist in all kinds of unfathomable forms, and in all manner of unthinkable environments. Mysterious, yet tenacious.
Oh
Perhaps
fuck.
this is what makes life so special.
Oh, Tomatoes doesn't have any lines. Bruh. Okay. What's my resin looking like? Okay, so I still wait for an effort. Alright. Let's quickly head over to Teapot and see if that's the fourth snowman we need to build. If not, we head over to Dragonspine. But other than that, I think we're nearing the end of the event. But yeah, probably one of the better events, story-wise. I just hope that they keep up the good work with it, I suppose. Oh, this goes outside, not inside? Oh, that's... Oh, come on, are you serious? I need more load. Where can I put the snowman? I guess I could put it here. Screw it, I'll just put it here for now. Alright, so that means I have to run out over there to build it. Oh, I just realized I don't think I ever finished talking to Aloy after getting her friendship 10. She probably has some dialogue.
Hey there. I gotta say, if you're asking whether it's but I couldn't really see myself living here for the yes. Don't get next time we head out. They sound like my strange component.
Two more dialogues.
Hey there. I sure
My
gotta
T-Bot's cool.
say,
It's not bad. I like it for my standards. I'm not
me?
that creative, but
No, for example, and
this
the
is
times you teamed up
creative
with
enough for my
that's
taste. I know that
but
there's
whatever the
a
price, it's because of people like you that both if
I
that's
know
what
that there's
seriously
people that go
you saved
crazy
the
with the
world once
teapot. I'm
before.
like on the lower
I might
spectrum,
be able to maybe
but it's enough to make me
seriously though,
feel
the worst part is you keep losing.
satisfied. I had fun building my teapot.
Hey there. I gotta say, of course. On that, how did you learn to hunt like you do? Plus, you go a lot like me, I guess. I started out he was a great I hope he'd be proud of who I am today. Thanks. Back then, in fact, I probably would have found
I guess technically the stuff she's saying is kind of spoilerish for Horizon Zero Dawn. Thank goodness I'm skipping through this.
I'll be ready wherever the hunt. In the meantime, starting with hilly churls.
Alright, getting through the dialogue. Alright, snowman time. Actually, I don't need to technically give him a note. I'm okay with this. Alright, does that count?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Maybe there's a new snowman here that I can make. I don't want to miss out the chance of getting more bodies. That doesn't sound good without context, but you know what I mean, hopefully. Oh, there is one more body. I missed it completely. Wait a minute. I switched to the wrong team. Actually, no way. I'm gonna be resin farming later. I'll stay with this. Why can't I not? Wow, you have to get out of weird angle. My last head.
Don't run on the ice, because if you fall down, I won't help you up. Gotta learn somehow.
There we go. We have our party of snowmen. Okay, let me pick this up and I'll get a nice picture for them all. I don't know if they're gonna stick around, but in case that they don't, I'll at least be able to. How'd you like? Oh, it's the same thing anyways. Yay! Alright, but I think that about does it. I got the event completed in a flat 3.5 hours. Good time.